Dragon love. Dragon love it is. You step out of the worn-out house, the door creaking behind you as it swings shut. The weight of your gear drags at your body, but it's not just the equipment, it's the years. You've been preparing for this night longer than you care to admit. Every step feels heavy. Wait. Okay, so this is not canon. This is not following the canon, what's it called? Storyline? Or what? I'm confused as shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I also just realized what kind of dating sim this was. You're wild. What do you mean, Mimic? What do you mean? I'm not playing straight up porn on stream, if that's what you think I'm doing. Sussy. But you can't stop. Not now. Your gaze lingers on the windows. Inside the shadows of your old life remain a life that feels like a ghost now. Photographs on the walls, dust-covered remains of forgotten hobbies. There was a time when you had dreams, other dreams. But they've long since crumbled, replaced by a singular consuming purpose, hunting. You hear it, birds flapping in a hurried accent. You know what that means. Sunset is close. It's time. Did I say anything about that? What do you mean, man? You're saying that I'm wild. That implies that I'm doing something suspicious, which I am not doing. If you did Gunnar thought that's why you're wild. Ah, jeez. Grr, Mimic. I am so sorry to whoever's just listening lurking today because English is not my first language and I have no background in reading, like reading out loud. So if I fuck up words, I fuck up words. I will stutter, most likely. I will stumble over my words and I will probably mispronounce 90% of what I'm going to read. But that is so A-okay because you guys are not here to enjoy listening, are you? You guys are here to goon. Just like me. I'm so sorry. Let's continue. The bonfire pierces the encroaching darkness, a lone beacon amidst the towering trees. You finish threading the barbed wire from tree to tree, building a harsh perimeter around the clearing, a trap with no escape. Your gaze drifts towards the horizon as the sun sinks lower, disappearing behind the trees, casting long shadows that stretch like dark fingers clawing at the ground. I'm here because it's a love stream. Oh, thank you, Mimic. I also apologize for the overly depressing Vocaloid songs in the background. It's on shuffle. You need to be fast. They'll come soon. Oh, our first decision today. Let's see. Put the tripwires outside the clearing as well. Put tripwires only inside the clearing. Oh. Alright. I might have to replay this multiple times to, get every ending. But I want to just play it safe. I mean, let's make decisions based off love, right? Let's make decisions that love would make. I didn't even hear the song because I had my volume too low. Oh no, don't worry, the volume is really low on stream. It's supposed to. Good day to you too, Miles. Good day to you too. I hope you are doing well, and I hope that 760 kittens don't show up at your door tomorrow. Put tripwires outside the clearing as well. Miles, I'm guessing you're at Billy's stream as well. How's Billy's stream? I heard that they're gonna play Peak. You extend explosives beyond the clearing, placing tripwires along the outer perimeter. If any of them manage to slip past the first line of defense, these will catch them. Tonight, there's no escape. The forest deepens into shadow as you finish setting the tripwires. You nod, satisfied. But there's one last step. Pulling out a knife, you make a swift cut across your palm, letting your blood drip onto the soil. It's dark, almost black in the fading light, and the ground drinks it up, vanishing as quickly as it falls. You wrap the wound with a strip of cloth, tightening it until the pain is just a dull throb. You don't usually do this. They're already drawn to the living. But today is different. You need all of it to come. Wait, what the fuck? You need all of them to come. come. You've tried tracking them to their lairs before, but the tunnels are too winding, too deep, too impossible to navigate. So instead, you draw them out, just like they lure humans using their scent to pull people to their deaths. It's a brutal contest of hunters, and you intend to be the last one standing. Sliding the gas mask over your face, the rubber cool and constricting against your skin. You settle behind a tree. A sharp pang of isolation digs into you. You wish you didn't have to do this alone, but the remaining townsfolk have changed. Consumed by whatever the creatures admit, they've become something else, something hollow. You need to put a stop to this before they sacrifice someone else. The last rays of sunlight disappear, leaving a dense, suffocating silence. It's as if the forest itself is holding its breath, aware of what's coming. Yes, it's scenario winding is winding. Ah, okay. What is winding, anyways? What does that mean? Your hands tremble slightly as you grip the flamethrower. It's metal cold despite the sweat on your palms. As soon as the creatures slip into the clearing, explosives will rip through the first wave, and the barbed wire will hold the rest in place. Then more will come. You'll pick them off, wave by wave, until nothing's left but ash. Winding? Like twisting and turning. Okay, I see. After all these years of hunting, it all comes down to this. Tonight, either you kill them off, or they finally take you. Alright, let's see this then. Leon's POV. Ooh. Okay, guys, I don't know his voice. I don't know how to do his voice. I don't know how to do male voice. I will try my best. Okay. Leon drives into the city. The streets dead and abandoned. Another ghost town. Courtesy of Umbrella. Boarded windows, doors still shut, like they're trying to keep something out or in. Oh, he's so glorious. God damn, look at those muscles. Oh, I'm a sucker for the male slut waist. He wonders how many more there are. He thought that after Umbrella's downfall, they had dealt with all of them, but every now and then, another one pops up. Ah, so it's like an alternate time, well, not an alternate timeline, but like a different story. Like, not Resident Evil 4. Okay. This Leon looks weird. What do you mean? He has the slut waist, okay? He feels it, a prickle on the back of his neck. His eyes flick to a cracked window as he pauses, but there's nothing there. Just shadows shifting with the last light of day. Okay, wait, how does his voice sound like? How does his voice sound like? Fuck. I don't know his voice. I don't know how to do his voice. Oh no. Have you ever played or seen Devil May Cry games? I've seen it. I haven't played it. I know like what how some characters look like. If that's um are you suggesting that he's looking like he's from Devil May Cry or hate it when the neighbors are this quiet? Okay, that's a horrible voice impression. Fuck. I'm just not gonna do Leon's voice at all. I'm just gonna just read it as if nothing's changed. Hate it when the neighbors are this quiet. The sun sinks lower, bleeding orange and red across the sky. He sighs, tapping his fingers on the handlebars. He looks like old Dante with shorter hair. I kinda see it. Yeah. I kinda see it. He wanted to get here earlier, but the mission briefing dragged on, and the local cops weren't exactly helpful. No, la polizia. When he asked if they'd seen anything strange, they all gave him the same blank stare. Nope, nothing's there. He's not sure if they're lying, clueless, or just terrified. Wait, I'm just gonna fix because the window is a little bit small. I'm just gonna make it a little bigger on stream. There you go. Because there's no need for the background anyways. There you go. His GPS flashes guide him in towards the lab on the outskirts. It's nestled in the forest up on a hill. Easy enough, right? Just find the missing team, check the lab, and get out. Simple. Except it never is. Leon kills the engine and swings off the bike, the silence wrapping around him. The air feels wrong. Too still. The kind of stillness that gets under your skin. Okay, Leon, just another spooky forest. What could go wrong? He moves on foot, the ground soft under his boots, dead leaves muffling his steps. His hand hovers near his gun. The path is narrow, overgrown, and the shadows stretch out long in the fading light. I really like the backgrounds that they've got. I'm not sure, but I think the artist drew them herself. Then he sees it, a flickering light through the trees. Leon stops, narrowing his eyes. Someone's here. Maybe it's a missing team, or something else. He steps off the path, crouching low behind a tree for cover, watching the bonfire pulse in the dark. Whoever is camping out here has terrible taste in ambience. Artist did a good job, yeah. I think it's the same person who drew the sprites and animated them, and the background, and like did the coding for this. I think it's the same person. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Then a faint smell hits him. Sweet, cloying, almost floral. He grips his gun tighter, muscles tensing as his instincts kick in. This isn't the usual rotting stench of BOWs. What is a BOW actually? Wait, BOW. BOW. I know it's like, I think it's like bioweapon or something of war. Wait. Bioorganic weapon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was right. Captain Obvious, hello. Is that look Goonady? Holy shit, I can't spell. Yes, it is Goon. It's Leon Goonady. You're right. We're playing a Leon Kennedy gooning sim. I mean, dating sim today. How you doing today, Captain Obvious? This isn't the usual rotting stench of the bioorganic weapons. This is different, wrong. Whatever's ahead, it feels like it's calling to him. We love gooning sims. Yes, we do. This is the first time I play one on stream. I hope you enjoy it. It won't be very interesting if you're looking for like a high energy stream today. I ain't gay, but if I was the guy, I would say the same. The last of the sunlight slips behind the trees. Darkness closes in, and the light flickers again, casting eerie shadows that seem to reach for him. He moves forward, slow and steady, his senses on high alert. He's done this before, more times than he'd care to remember. Whatever's waiting in the dark, it's not going to catch him off guard. Leon's head is getting foggy, his senses dulled. He can see the fire now, a huge bonfire lighting up in the dark. Is this like a book talk gooning shame or not? It's like, wait, what? What do you mean? This game is like, it's like a visual novel. Oh my god, he's blushing. What the fuck? He's so cute. I don't quite understand what you mean here, Captain Obvious. But, we're just gooning today. That's it. Book talk is the freaky freak. Oh, like that. Yeah, the freaky freaks. Yeah. I'm not particularly a book talk person though. I'm not that freaky of a freak. I'm like a big talk freak where I talk freaky, but then if I actually were to like be put in this situation, I would just kind of just crawl up in a ball and cry. Like wanting to be kidnapped. Yeah. I know. I got you. No. We're not. I am not that freaky, okay? Like I'm a big talker. I am a big talker. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I would love to get kidnapped. And if I ever did get kidnapped, I would probably cry so hard I fucking faint. So Just woke up from a nap and I look like a homeless man. Oh, sounds like a good nap. Sounds like a really good nap. Spotting an opening, he steps forward, but something brushes against his chest. A wire. The faint beeping reaches him a second too late. Guess I really walked into that one. The tripwire triggers a deafening blast tearing through the air. No! Are you kidding? No. I killed Leon Kennedy. I killed Leon. Ah. Okay, wait. The tail is kind of pissing me the fuck off. Give me a second. Okay. I can't believe I killed Leon. God damn. Okay, I guess we're not supposed to play it safe and we're just supposed to... Whoops. Oh no, no. Okay, let me restart this game. Great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Wearing shorts and an oversized jumper, I look like Frank Gallagher. Ah, I'm wearing shorts and a really oversized. It's not even supposed to be oversized. It's just been stretched out. PJ t-shirt. Let's just get back to the part when you have to make a decision. Okay. Put tripwires only inside the clearing. They'll be drawn to the bonfire like moths to a flame. Concentrating the explosives within the clearing will ensure they're right where you want them when the trap springs. The forest deepens into shadow as you finish hitting the tripwires. You nod, satisfied. There's one last step. Oh, okay, we know this part. Okay. Let's not kill Leon off this time, yeah? Okay, let's see. Wait, let me just... Oh. Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no! Oh, we have to redo this. Oh god. Chat, I'm not very good at this, am I? Alright, let's redo this. Let's redo this. Let's redo this. Fuck. I'm not really good at this, am I? God damn it. Alright, let me just stop it here. Stop! 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 Fuck! Okay. God fucking damn it. I fucked it up again. Fuck. You know what? I'm not bothered enough to restart this. We'll just pretend that we didn't skip like at least 50 different lines of dialogue. They're here. Your heart pounds as you steady your breath, the filtered air dry and stale against your lips. Fingers tightening around the flamethrower, you prepare to rise from your hiding spot, every muscle coiled. But then, movement catches your eye, a figure slipping through the clearing. A man. You freeze, watching as he steps closer to your traps. Wait, is he... He's disabling your tripwires. Pulse races, heart hammering in your ears. Without thinking, you sprint from your spot, weaving through the traps you've committed to memory. You stop! Your voice comes out muffled. Oh wait, never mind. You stop! Fourth try, tortoise ass, never mind. Distorted by the mask. Oh, a mask! Never mind, I was fucking covering my mouth. Okay, let me just put my PJ shirt over my mouth. You stop! Okay, that's not good. You stop! Can't even tell what I'm saying at this point. But he halts, turning to face you. For a split second, you're taken aback. He's not what you expected. Sharp features, piercing eyes, striking in a way that seems out of place here. That's the best you'll get. Yeah, you know, trained professional voice actor over here. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This is my first time reading out like a visual novel like this. So don't make fun of me or I will literally cry and shit my pants. I don't know. Not the kind of person you'd expect to stumble into a nightmare like this. Your gaze flickers to his hand, hovering near his gun. Posture tense and controlled. Definitely not a civilian. Leon Kennedy is good, but Spinosaurus better. Hmm. Okay, I see. I see what kind of part of TikTok you're on. Tease love. What do you mean? Okay, let's see. What do we pick? These traps are mine. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. What the hell do you think you're doing? He raises an eyebrow, unbothered by your tone. These are yours? Yes? How many did you disable already? He tilted his head, thinking for a moment. A few. You curse under your breath, gripping the flamethrower tighter. Just your luck. A clueless outsider ruining the day you've waited years for. Just fuck him already. Move to dinosaur edits. I'm just being stupid on my me. Okay, Mimic, if you say so. Why do you need so many explosives? I'm hunting. His eyes shift to the flamethrower in your hand, then to the barbed wire strung between trees. You have a rather unconventional way of hunting. Take a steady breath. You take a steadying breath. No time for this. You're not from this town, are you? You really should leave. Now. Better yet, fuck him while watching dinosaur edits. You've got a point. You've got a point. If I make $8 from this stream, I'm gonna buy the Not Safe for Work version. I'm gonna play it off stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, played on stream. I will literally get fucking banned off Twitch, bro. I'm gonna get banned. I can't play it on stream. I have to stream on fucking, I don't know, Pornhub Live? Does that exist? Pornhub Live, is that a thing? Fansly, maybe? Your gaze drifts to the tree line, where you sense movement. The scent is starting to seep in. That sickly sweet floral odor the creatures emit. He's not wearing a mask. Already, you see a slight daze in his eyes. He won't last long if they get too close. The man shakes his head, taking a step closer. Not an option. I've got to get to that lab, and this is the only way through. Yeah, fancy stream? Oh, okay. Seen Minecraft videos on porn before. Ah. Ban evasion against TOS. Darn. Yeah. Not trying to break TOS right now. At least not yet. CSGO videos on porn. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm not trying to end up on fucking porn sites, bro. You fidget with the flamethrower, torn between curiosity and frustration. Whoever he is, he needs to leave. You have no idea what's out there. Turn around. Wait until morning. Whatever you're looking for at the lab, it's already been ransacked. Do whatever you want, just not right now. A familiar sound echoes through the forest. The same clicking. The same sickening creak. They're getting closer. He hears it too. His stance shifting. Eyes narrowing. What exactly are you hunting? Before you can respond, yellow eyes blink to life at the edge of the woods. Dozens of them, gleaming like fireflies in the dark, shifting as they lock onto you. Very entertaining. I try not to be on porn sites. I try not to become an attraction on a porn site right now. There are more than you expected. Likely drawn by his scent as well. You can't fight them all without the explosives. Run. You don't wait for his response. Explosions erupt, the ground shaking underfoot, but the creatures charge through the smoke faster than you anticipated. You dash forward, dodging traps, weaving through the maze of wires and explosives. Gunshots ringing out behind you. You glance back, catching a sight of him, firing at the creatures as he runs, somehow keeping pace. Save your bullets, it won't kill them. A sharp crack sounds, and suddenly, warm air seeps into the mask. A piece of debris must have punctured it. You're exposed now. No spear within reach. You can only keep running. Barreling through the underbrush, you fire the flamethrower behind you, a wave of fire scorching the air. The creatures shriek and stumble back, but keep coming. You see him aim, shooting one of the explosives rigged to a nearby tree. The explosion rocks the clearing, and smoke blankets everything. The forest erupting into chaos. You run until you're far away, gasping as you tear off the broken mask. The cool night air fills your lungs, but it feels like failure. Everything you built is gone. The traps, the explosive, all of it wasted. The man catches up, glancing back at the smoke and fire flickering in the distance. His gun is still in hand, and he looks unfazed. He's Nero from DMC4, looks-wise. I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, I definitely see that one. Huh. I can see that. The hair color might be a little off, but I see that. Yeah. Quite the fireworks show back there. He looks at you, raising an eyebrow. What were those things? You fought them before, right? Your blood boils and you throw the broken mask to the ground. Ooh, are we gonna blame ourselves or are we gonna blame him? He's got a massive redesign in 5? Okay, let's see. Nero, Devil May Cry 5. Oh my god, he looks different. He looks... His hair looks really weird. I don't know if I fuck with that, honestly. I'm sorry, I don't fuck with that one. Alright, are we gonna blame him or blame ourselves? We're gonna blame him because, we literally, like, did both choices. One of the choices, we literally killed Leon in. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna blame him. He lost his arm between the events of DMC 4 and 5. Ooh. That explains the iron arm. Kinda looks like, what's his name? Bucky from, Marvel. You know what? We blame him because we literally, like, make sure he doesn't die by doing another choice and he still fucks us over. It's all your fault. What? I was going to kill every last one of them. I had everything set and you ruined it. You ruined everything. He takes a defensive stance, eyes hardening. Hey, I didn't know that you had the place rigged to explode. Maybe next time leave a sign. You glare back at him. Leave, outsider, before you mess things up even further. It's not safe here. 1 of 10 arms he can have? Like, what do you mean, like 10 arms? Like he's got like cosmetics, or it's like canonically he has 10 different like versions of the arm? He narrows his eyes, looking at you with a calm that only makes your frustrations flare hotter. Not for me, for you. You're going to get yourself killed if you keep this up. Excuse me? You're the one who almost got yourself killed back there. Real! He literally, like, almost fucking killed himself. Like, the only way he didn't die was because I had to fucking reset the game 3 times. He has different robotic arms. Oh, I see, I see. Frustrations flare hotter. I am trained for this. I can handle it. Me. Okay, whatever. You don't know these things like I do. They lure you in with their scent. You want to get to that lab now? Go ahead. But you'll end up like everyone else who's tried. Dead. He pauses, and for the first time, you see his expression soften slightly as he studies you. I don't see no change in his face. I don't know if I'm just buying over here. Did you see a team come through here? A lot of people come through here. They go to the lab, they get what they want, and they leave us to our fate. Or they go and never come back. Whoever you're looking for, they're probably dead or worse. The man looks back towards the forest. his expression turning somber. Thoughtful. I need to go to the lab and figure out what happened to them. I'm not leaving until I do. You shake your head, unsurprised. Of course, they're all the same. Good luck. You'll need it. Without waiting for a response, you turn and march away, ignoring the ache in your chest. You'll have to start all over again, rebuild, rearm. Your hand finds the pendant resting against your chest. You grip it tightly, letting the familiar shape press into your skin. I'm sorry. You storm back to the house, slamming the door behind you. The gear drops from your hands, but you barely notice. All you can think about is him, the arrogant outsider with his stoic face. You grit your teeth. He's going to get himself killed. You know it. He doesn't even have a mask. The second he gets close to the lab, he's as good as dead. You told him to leave, warned him what was out there. If he dies, that's on him. You owe him nothing. He ruined your plan, your final chance at saving the rest of this town. But the thought of him stumbling into the lab, clueless, gnaws at you. Why the hell did you care? You shouldn't. You don't. Wait, was that the wrong ending? Okay, never mind. Leon's POV. Despite the hunter's aggression, Leon decides to heed her warning. He waits until early morning before heading into the lab, her sharp words still lingering in his mind. He can't shake the thought that she left too abruptly, without giving him a real chance to help. He could have used more intel and maybe kept an eye on her too. The last thing he wants is to watch another life get swallowed by Umbrella's mess. They've taken too much already. She shakes his head, recalling the fierce determination in her eyes. Determination? Uh-oh. Oh, no, boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm sorry. He shakes his head, recalling the fierce determination in her eyes, the way she seems set on wiping out those creatures at any cost. There's no doubt in his mind that bioorganic weapons are involved here. He's seen through enough of Umbrella's twisted work to recognize the signs. Termination? Huh? No! It's almost impressive, in a grim way, that she's held her ground for so long. Lab looms ahead, abandoned and half crumbled. He pushes through the entrance. Is that a fucking day game with Leon? Yes, it is. Hello, Angie. Good day, good day. I hope you're having a nice afternoon. How was your day with your auntie? Was your auntie? I think you're an auntie. I'm to terminate Love's horns. What do you mean? The hunter hadn't been lying. The place has been thoroughly ransacked. Papers scattered, equipment smashed. Whatever was here is long gone. Perfect. More loose ends. Umbrella had so many labs scattered around the globe. It's been nearly impossible to track them all down. Some, like this one, escaped the government's eye, but not the mercenaries. He looked around, wondering what they saw this time, and what it might lead to. Another outbreak? Another bioweapon? It's always something. As soon as he finds out what this new threat is, the better. Maybe the rest of the town and that hunter can still be saved. He pauses, his mind drifting back to Spain, the village, people. So many lives destroyed, so many people who never had a chance. He clenches his fists, wishing again that he could stop it all, for good. Cherry vodka. Ooh, that sounds really good. Well, happy birthday to your grandpa. I hope it was a nice birthday party. But nothing is ever that simple. He's just one man, fighting an endless war. Still, he'd do what he can, like he always does. He pulls himself back to the present, focusing on the task. After rummaging through a few cabinets, he finds a torn notebook, his pages smudged with age and grime. It seems like a personal diary of the lead scientist. April 12th, 1988. Initial tests with the mold on humans have been promising, though at great cost. Mortality rates are high, but I'm confident we will create a host strong enough to receive the progenitor virus. Wait, what the fuck? Isn't that the one from Resident Evil 5? I think it is. We literally played this yesterday. November 3rd, 1990. They seem to have found a way to reduce mortality rates, but the subjects are changing. It deserves disturbingly so. They're becoming more moth-like, though imperfectly. The process of HGT appears to be responsible. These hybrids are now half human, half insect, emitting a powerful scent that draws humans towards them. The smell acts like the pheromones of female moths, inducing a heightened arousal state. Oh god, in those nearby. Oh no, oh no. Is this one of those like fucking sex pollen ones? God damn it. Masks are now mandatory for all personnel in the test areas. Subjects must remain contained at all cost. This might prove useful to capture new test subjects. August 14th, 1912? What the fuck? 1992. The townsfolk whisper about a creature of folklore roaming the forest, which serves our purpose as well. A new development. Subjects have begun reproducing. Their larvae feed exclusively on human flesh. I'm certain if these offspring will be able to receive the virus. I'm uncertain if these offspring will be able to receive the virus, but it's a potential breakthrough. We will continue observation. Wait, you had 3 glasses of vodka today? Or is it yesterday? March 2nd, 93. Disappointing results, the offsprings are weak, unable to withstand viral integration. It appears that the strength of the parents is critical. Only the strongest host can pass on resilience. The weaker offspring have been discarded. I will require more test subjects. Stronger young adults, preferably those in their physical prime. This town's population will be depleted soon if we're not careful. Leon flips the page, but dozens of entries are missing. Years torn away, leaving only the final one. Frantic, scrawled handwriting, as if the scientist had written it in his last desperate moments. Yesterday you had 3 glasses of vodka? Christ. I pretty much fucked up on 1 glass only. I'm really low tolerance. February 8th, 03. Umbrella has cut us off. The facility is compromised. Someone set the creatures loose. They're everywhere, and the staff have begun to fall. I managed to escape with my mask intact, but the end is near. There's no redemption for me, but I will seek forgiveness all the same. The church, perhaps, is the last place I'll find peace. After that, I'll leave this cursed town for good. The church, huh? He radios Hunnigan, relaying the situation and the contents of the diary. She promises to notify the higher-ups and arrange for reinforcements. But of course, it'll take time. Leon sighs. Reinforcements always take time. I'll send you the blueprints we have on the file for the lab. There's mention of an underground facility. Looks like you'll need a keycard to get in. Understood. Thanks. He follows her directions and finds the door to the underground section. But as she warned, it's locked tight. He'll need to get in if he wants to find out what happened to the missing team. Just as he's about to search elsewhere, he hears a faint noise. Then, a familiar scent reaches him. Sickly sweet, cloying with a strange floral edge. Yeah, I don't like just pure alcohol shots because shit burns. Like when I drink, it has to taste like pure sugar or like pure soda. I cannot drink like it spritz. It just tastes like shit. Didn't the hunter say these things only came out at night? The smell thickens, his head swimming slightly. He snaps his gun up, instincts kicking in as something shuffles closer in the dark. He fires, the gunshot ringing out, but the creature barely slows, advancing with a twisted, insectoid screech. Then, flames light up the room. He turns, catching sight of the hunter, her face obscured by her gas mask. Relief flares up, but it's brief. Which part of bullets don't work didn't you get? Or do you just like wasting ammo? Leon's jaw tightens, annoyance replacing his earlier relief. Of course she had to make this difficult. Farming a mobile game. Flirting with Mimic? Oh my god. Wait, now I'm curious what the fuck happened in your DMs, I'm guessing? Did anything like really bad happen or like was it just like casual flirting? The man catches up with you outside, his eyes narrowed, but you can almost see a flicker of relief beneath his guarded expression. You were following me? Next time if you want a closer look, maybe just ask. I wanted to see if you were as competent as you claimed. You give him a once-over, unimpressed. Clearly not. I had everything under control. You scoff, not even trying to hide your frustration. Sure, if you're planning to stick around, you'll need a mask, outsider. I won't always be here to save your ass. Name's Leon. And I figured that out myself, thanks. Didn't talk much because you were at work? Ah, fair, fair. Why, you work at like, I remember you worked at like a grocery store or like a gas station, right? Casual flirting, at least for you. I see, I see. You shake your head and turn on your heel, ready to leave him to his fate. I found a door to an underground section of the lab. Pause, glancing back. The creature is probably hiding there during the day. That's where their nests are. You'd never be able to kill them all without going down there. And? To get in, we'll need a key card. He nods toward the lab entrance, then looks back at you. His gaze steady. And supplies if we want to blow this place sky high. You raise an eyebrow, skeptical. We? I'm not thrilled about it, but you're going to keep hunting them anyway, right? Might as well join forces. You search his face for any sign of deceit, but he just stares back, annoyingly calm. You don't trust this guy, but you're willing to take any chance to end this, even if it means teaming up. Grocery store. Ah, yeah. I remember because you were talking about kids being really annoying that one time. Ooh! I kind of want to say like the first one. I don't know. Something about this. Say please. It's like calling out to me. I think I'm gonna do that one. Say please. What? Say please and I'll help you. Are you serious? I'm the one doing the helping here. You cross your arms and wait, watching him wrestle with himself, his pride visibly taking a hit. Finally he sighs. You sure do make a guy work for her, huh? Fine. Please. Oh, I love pathetic guys. Who likes annoying kids anyway? Real. I read Gooning. What's going on? Hi, Footman. I'm so sorry, Arthur. We're just playing a visual novel. Yeah. You start to smile as he completes the sentence. Please try not to enjoy this too much. Goon. Goose of the goon. How was the birthday party last night, by the way? Was it fun? Your smile fades into a frown. Oh, trust me, I won't. You pull an old, worn map out of the town from your jacket. It was fun and chill? Nice. That sounds nice. I was just playing Resident Evil with Petty. was we managed to like finish the thingy. Ooh, I see 3 named locations, and I'm guessing that we're able to go to all 3 places. We have to maybe like choose go to these places. I want to leave the church for last because it was mentioned in the files something about the church. So yeah. Leon leans in to look at the map, his shoulder brushing against yours. For a moment, you catch a scent of him. Sweat and smoke from the fight mixed with something faintly sharp, like aftershave. Okay, I headcanon that Leon smells okay. Like he doesn't smell like really good because obviously he's like what on the run all the time. He's kind of smell like sweaty as shit, but he definitely is the kind of guy who would use deodorant and shave his pets. Um, there's just something about him that just screams, "I shave my pets." I mean, he's clean shaven in Resident Evil 4, so I also think that he would probably use cologne, not too strong. Like he would use something like super fresh and clean. Like you think of like a male or like unisex clean scent, like fresh laundry. He seems like a kind of person who would smell like fresh laundry, specifically like the smell of like sun baked laundry. Like when your laundry's been out all day in the sun and you take it in and it smells really good. Like the smell of burnt parasites, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's what I think he would smell like. For a moment, you catch. Oh wait, I've read this. It's oddly distracting, and you step back with a glare. Here's the layout of the town. Most of the gas masks have been destroyed by the townsfolk, but we might find a few at the. You swallow, your throat tightening. Fire station. His eyes flick to you, catching the hesitation in your voice. Why did the townsfolk destroy the masks? Memories flash through your mind of glassy-eyed townsfolk in a crazed frenzy, their minds lost to the pheromones, the endless. I'm sorry. The are we seeing this correctly? The endless orgies? I was really invested in this until I saw the fucking orgies. I'm sorry. Enjoying the gooning? Yes, sir. That's about right. Oh, I'm sorry. Everything leading up to this just suddenly boom, endless orgies. I think this game might be somewhat more explicit. Yeah, no, there's an 18 plus version that costs $8. If I get $8 to stream, I'm gonna buy it and play it off stream. The way they practically worship the creatures now, like twisted prophets of some new grotesque religion. It's against their beliefs. I had a few spare ones, but they got destroyed yesterday thanks to a nosy outsider. Oh, noisy outsider. Did I know Leon was Roman or Greek? Let me think what he actually. I think he's American Italian, I think. I'm not 100% sure. His face model for the 4th game is Romanian, but I'm pretty sure his canonical, like, not race, ethnicity is like American Italian or something. Italian. Got a Fab Stash collab over here. Anyways. Maybe you should have kept them somewhere safer. And maybe you should have never come here. A faint smirk tugs at his lips, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Then I'd missed out on meeting such a charming person as yourself. You glare, hating the way he won't back down, the way he seems to find humor in every jab. He's half fab. I think he's either half or a portion. Wait. Leon Kennedy ethnicity. Italian American. American character with Italian heritage. Surname Kennedy is Irish. Italian background established in the game's lore. Okay. Yeah, no, he's like, there's some fab in his like family lineage probably. And where can we find explosives? I'm gonna guess construction. You jab a finger at at a spot on the map. Here, the construction site. There should be some left in the crates. With any luck, they're still intact. Leon studies the map with a furrowed brow, then nods. The key card is probably at the church. I found a note about it in the lab. He looks up, meeting your gaze with that infuriating calm. You are the local. Where do you want to start? Ooh, where do we start, guys? Do we go to the fire station, construction site, or the church? I'm gonna let you guys choose. While I grab myself another soda. I'll be right back. Allow me to mute myself real quick. It would seem as if none of you guys have made the decision. Alright, I guess we'll just eeny, meeny, miny, moo this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo, catch a lady by her toes. If she screams, don't let her go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Fire station it is. You take a deep breath and walk inside the fire station, just as empty and abandoned as it was the last time you came here. But now, standing inside it again, you feel the weight pressing down harder than before. The memories flood back uninvited. The sound of your father's voice, the sight of him in his gear, and the pride in his eyes when he talked to you about the work he did. It's been years, but somehow the pain feels fresh, sharp as broken glass. Leon scans the surroundings, his gaze darting around the room, asserting every potential threat and exit. His stance betraying his training. All business, all vigilance. You, on the other hand, are just trying to keep yourself together, forcing one foot in front of the other. The last thing you want is for him to see how much this place affects you. The layout is simple. First floor has the main room, storage, some lockers. Upstairs, risky. There's probably nothing we need up there. You know, an awful lot. You catch the flicker of curiosity in his eyes, and the tension seizes in your chest. Memories flash, too fast to block them out. Your father's gruff laugh echoing off the walls, the smell of burning wood from the old stove, the sound of men joking, slapping each other on the back. Hello, Reggie. Are you having a nice afternoon or whatever time it is for you? I hope you're having a good day. The ache you've kept buried for so long sharpens, settling like a stone in your chest. I came here a lot when I was younger. You keep your voice flat, but Leon's gaze narrows, though he can see straight through the wall you're trying to put up. He's not stupid. He knows there's more you're not saying. For a moment, his brow furrows, his expression softening just enough that it makes you uneasy. You can feel him weighing his words, like he's considering saying something kind, something that might crack through the armor you've built around yourself. If this place means something to you, we can... Don't. Your voice comes out sharper than you intended, cutting him off before he can finish. You don't care. The last thing you need is him poking around in parts of you that aren't his business. Leon's jaw tightens, his mouth pressing into a thin line. For a moment, he just looks at you, an unreadable expression in his eyes. Finally, he gives a short nod, clearly deciding to drop it. Fine. The word lands heavy between you, thickening the silence. You can feel the distance growing, as if both of you are retreating behind invisible walls, mirroring each other's defenses. The quiet stretches, taut with unspoken things neither of you willing to acknowledge. At last, Leon jerks his head towards the staircase, his voice cold and brisk. We should check the second floor too. Could be more supplies up there. The structure's a mess. It's better if we stick to the first floor. Make sure we don't miss anything. His eyes narrow, his stance firm, and as if he's digging in his heels just to challenge you. That's exactly why we should go up. The townsfolk probably haven't searched there. Might be worth the risk. The frustration quells tighter in your chest, the weight of the memories pressing down like lead. You want to tell him to back off, to stay out of places he doesn't belong, but the stubborn set of his jaw mirrors your own, and you know he's not going to back down. Ooh, I kind of want to see what's upstairs, but I don't want to give in to him though. I don't want him to just get his way. I kind of want to like fuck it up. You feel me? Hmm. All right. You know what? Follow Leon's idea. Why not? We'll see what's up there. I'm curious. That's why. It's not because I'm listening to him. It's because I want to know. Okay. We're not listening to him. We don't listen to him. No man. What the fuck? You grit your teeth, unwilling to argue further. Fine. Let's go to the second floor then. Together, you make your way up the creaking staircase. The floorboards groan underfoot, and each step feels like it could be the last. Your eyes scan the empty, dilapidated space, searching for anything useful. Just as you're about to turn back, Leon gestures to a dusty corner near a row of broken lockers. Found something. 2 gas masks lie there, half hidden beneath some debris. But before you can respond, the floor beneath you gives a sudden, violent lurch. You let out a gasp, stumbling as the wood cracks and shifts under your feet. Leon reacts instantly, grabbing you by the arm and pulling you against him just as the ground crumbles beneath you both. You crash down together, the impact sending a jolt of pain through your body. For a moment, you're too stunned to move, lying tangled in the debris with Leon's arm still wrapped around you. His breathing is heavy, his face close enough that you can feel the warmth radiating off him. Guess I was right about the floor. You shrug his arm off you as you push yourself off. Thanks for almost getting us killed. Leon scowls, his voice dripping with sarcasm. You're welcome. You grab the 2 masks, your fingers trembling just slightly, and turn to head back down the stairs, refusing to look his way. As you're moving, your hand brushes against something small and solid in the dust. You stop, bending down to pick it up. Your breath catches. It's a photograph, worn and faded, edges curling from age. Your father and his colleagues smiling and live. Their faces blurred out, but unmistakable. You swallow hard, a lump forming in your throat. For a second, you consider showing it to Leon, sharing that piece of yourself just this once. But then the walls come back up, solid and unyielding. You fold the photo and slip it back into your pocket, its edges staking into your skin like a reminder. Leon's voice breaks through the quiet, snapping you out of the moment. Find anything else? Your hand tightens around the photo, hiding it further in your pocket. Excuse me. No, let's leave. He doesn't question it, and you follow him out of the station, leaving behind the memories and the ghosts that cling to the place like shadows. The silence between you is as heavy as ever, and though you walk side by side, you feel miles apart. Leon's POV. By the time they reach her house, the sky deepened into dark, heavy blue, and the evening chill has settled around them. She stops abruptly at her door, noticing a bloody note tacked into the wood, a smudge of crimson smeared across the words. She reads it with a scoff, crumples it in her hand, and tosses it aside without a second thought. Leon glances down, catching the streaks of ink mixed with dried blood. What does it say? She gives a dry, humorless laugh. One of the town's leaders is warning me off, saying I've killed too many of their precious creatures. They don't like the balance being disrupted. She shrugs, an edge of bitterness in her voice. They've tried to stop me before, nothing new. Aren't they going to come after you for that? Let them try. Her tone is sharp, edged with a weariness that speaks of repetition. If they do, I have other hideouts. She pushes the door open, stepping inside without looking back. Leon follows, and the place hits him like a wall, a strange, stifling mix of mothballs and plant oils. The windows sealed tightly, curtains drawn to block out any stray pheromones. As she moves through the small space, her movements are precise, each step purpose-driven. She glides over to a concealed compartment in the floor, pulls it open, and retrieves a gallon of fuel, refilling the flamethrower with a practiced hand. She doesn't spare him a glance, acting as if he were just another fixture in the room, an afterthought. Leon watches her, seeing himself reflected in her harsh routines, the methodical way she checks every corner. Every movement screams survival, but it's more than that. She's wrapped herself in layers of armor, bound tight by invisible barbed wire, keeping the world at an arm's length. He's worn the same armor himself, felt the sting of each barb, and he knows how hard it is to let anyone get close. Your point of view. You sit on the worn chair, focusing on tending to your wounds, cleaning and wrapping them with quick, experienced movement. Leon is scanning your space, his eyes drawn to a small cluster of faded photographs on a shelf. His fingers hover over one of them, hesitating. When did this all start? You keep your eyes on your wound, tightening the bandages just a little too hard. 3 years ago. A pause, then you add, almost as if. Sorry. Then you add, almost as if forcing yourself to speak. The creatures have been around as long as I remember. They take a few people each month, and no one would care unless it was family. Just some old folklore, stories to scare kids into staying inside after dark. Take a breath, fighting down the memories, clawing their way back up. But then the lab shut down. Everything changed. It came every night, like clockwork, taking anyone outside after dark. Anyone who didn't make it inside was gone by morning. Now it seems they hunt whenever they need to. And it helps that the townspeople offer them sacrifices every week without fail. The room goes silent, your words hanging in the air like a shadow. You brace yourself for him to ask about the people in the photos, about your family, about the ones you lost. But instead, his voice is quieter, weighted with something you can't quite place. Why didn't you leave? You freeze, hands still on the bandages. You don't answer right away, letting his questions settle into the silence. Then you resume tending to your wound, though your voice is flat and controlled. Where would I go? The people I care about are already gone. If I left, their ghosts would follow me anyways. He pauses, his expression hard to read. After a moment, he gives a slight nod, acknowledging the weight of what you said without prying deeper. Yeah, ghosts have a way of sticking around. Someone had to fight, and It ended up being me. He steps closer, and your body goes rigid, instinctively pulling back. But he holds up a small tin, something herbal, pungent with a mix of earthy scents, lavender and other sharper herbs. What is this? For injuries, works wonders. Hesitantly, you take it and your eyes never leaving his. You study him for a beat, finally breaking the silence. Who exactly are you? He looks at you, his expression unreadable, a flicker or something cautious before he answers. Government and fuck, that's so embarrassing. I can't believe I fucked that out. Government agent. It makes sense now. His calm in the face of creatures, the way he handles himself during the day. But that doesn't explain everything. You said you're trained for this kind of situation. How many times have you dealt with things like this? Too many. He sighs, and for a moment his face softens, his guard slipping just enough for you to catch a glimpse of something deeper. I was a rookie cop the first time it happened. I had to learn the hard way. And afterwards, I didn't exactly have a choice. For a brief second, you see something raw in his eyes. Something that feels uncomfortably close to your own reflection. You didn't have a choice either. Not in any of this. Why didn't you leave? Surprise flickers across his face, and for an instant, you catch a glimpse of something like pain. It's not that simple. You think you might finally get something real out of him, a piece of truth to hold on to. But then, just as quickly, his walls snap back into place. And someone has to fight, and it ended up being me. You let out a hollow chuckle, but stop yourself before it fully escapes. You can't afford to get comfortable around him. Even if he doesn't seem like a threat now, you remind yourself that he's just another outsider. For all you know, he's only being nice to get under your skin, to make you lower your guard. Only to leave like everyone else has. You shove the tin of herbal medicine back at him, a bit more forcefully than necessary. Here, agent, you'll need it more than me. He looks down at it, raising an eyebrow as he takes it back, his expression somewhere between amused and unimpressed. Your reckless confidence is almost charming. I don't know. Kind of fuck with both of these. I'm gonna win the second one though. Oh, careful! Don't fall in love. Don't worry, not happening. Good. You settle into the couch, lying down with half an eye on the door, the other on Leon, who sits a few feet away with his back to the wall, quietly disassembling and cleaning his guns. Your eyes close, but your mind stays alert. Every creak of the old house keeping you tethered to consciousness. It isn't just the threats outside that keep you awake. It's the stranger sharing your space, the one person who could throw everything you worked for into chaos. Sleep. I'll take the first watch. You start to protest, but he cuts you off with a steady look. If we're going to be a team, you'll need to trust me. You don't respond, but you allow yourself to sink into a light, restless sleep.
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
That scared the shit out of me. Hi, Fabi. My mom asked me here next month. She's natural blonde. Ooh, sounds nice. Sounds nice. What's up? We're just reading Leon visual novel right now. In my defense, I didn't pick this one myself. It was between a bunch of different characters, and 2 votes went towards Leon. There were only 2 votes in total, and both of them went to Leon. So we're doing Leon today. I'm considering bringing this back up if people don't hate it too much, so. Goon. Okay, okay. I am sorry for the lack of energy in this stream because I'm trying to read this without messing up the words too much, and to do that, I can't speak too loudly. So, yeah. You don't respond, but you allow yourself to sink into a light, restless sleep. Your senses have tuned to the sounds of the night. The hours stretch on, the room cloaked in heavy silence, and yet, with Leon there, for the first time in months, it doesn't feel quite as suffocating. Despite the friction, the guarded words, and the walls you both refuse to lower, his presence makes the silence feel just a little less unbearable. You wake up to the sound of soft clattering in the kitchen. Your muscles are stiff, your body's on high alert, but as you blink your eyes open, the scent of something cooking hits your senses, something you haven't smelled in a long time. You sit up, rubbing the sleep from your eyes. The morning light filters through the cracked window, casting muted shadows across the room. When you finally focus, you see him, Leon, standing by the stove, frying something in the pan. His back turned to you. Hello, JBOs. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. Um, welcome back to the stream. Why didn't you wake me up? What are you doing? I don't know actually which one to pick. I mean, we know what he's doing. Let's just ask him why he didn't wake us up, because, I mean, he's obviously cooking. We're not fucking stupid. Leon glances over his shoulder before turning back to the stove. You look like you need the rest. I don't need your sympathy. We're going to be fighting together. You need to be alert. What about you? I'm fine. He plates the food and sets it down on the table, gesturing to do it with a casual wave. Thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. Hey, you eye the meal with narrowed eyes, suspicious but intrigued. Leon shrugs. Dig in or don't. More for me. You sit down reluctantly, glancing at the food. Simple but warm. Smell is actually kind of nice, though you'd never admit it. It's better than anything you've had in a while. You pick up a fork, stabbing into the food without much ceremony, but you're already feeling a little less irritated. Where are we going today? You ask, trying to steer the conversation back to something practical, something that doesn't feel domestic. Leon sits across from you, shrugging as he eats. Your call. I want to leave the church for last. So I guess we're gonna go bomb today, huh? Oh, I just love the background pictures. They're so beautiful. The construction site looks the same as you remember. Rusting metal frames, cracked concrete, and piles of debris waiting to collapse at any moment. A maze of danger, even before the creatures started to roam. You've gotten most of the explosives out over the years, but there were always a few crates in places too risky to reach on your own. Maybe now, with Leon's help, you can finally grab the rest. As you lead him through the site, you feel the weight of his gaze scanning the area. Always assessing, always alert. He moves like a trained agent, calculated, confident. He makes it all look so easy, like he's strolling through a park instead of a half-collapsing death trap. Then, voices echo through the steel beams. Faint but unmistakable. You and Leon freeze at the same time. Oh, thank you, Fabi. What are the 12 bits for?
Just cheered 12 bits.
Why 12 specifically? That's so random. I mean, thank you, but... Alright, I don't know if I should try to put on a voice for real this time, because I couldn't put on a Leon voice, so... I hate that it was an uneven number. Wait, what? Your bit counter? Oh, like your bits, in your inventory, not your leaderboard one, right? Because your leaderboard one is still uneven for me. Your bits run me. Okay, fair, fair. Um, we need to clear all this junk out. She's still using these damn explosives. I don't know where she keeps finding more of them. Shit. You can't see them, but you can hear their footsteps crunching through the rubble. Too many of them to handle head on. Hello, Mr. Sushinyan. Let's see. Love, never mind. Yeah. Finally look like why my hair is 17. I see. Wait, so you're a natural blonde and you just kept dyeing your hair like different colors, right? So are you gonna bleach your blonde or is it just gonna be like color corrector? As always, you have a nice thank you so much. I appreciate it. Today we're just it's kind of a low energy one, but we're just reading a visual novel. Tension quails in your gut as you look at Leon, who's already watching you with that annoyingly calm expression. If we want to search in peace, we need to get rid of them. Or we could just sneak past them. You shoot him a withering glare, voice dripping with sarcasm. Yeah, because that's worked so well for me in the past. These people aren't exactly blind, Leon. Get them to leave is safer. Sneaking past them is smarter, less chance of getting caught. The air between you crackles, each of you digging in your heels, neither willing to back down. I'm a little worried that making them leave is just gonna end up killing us. Can I? Nope. Can I save? Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. You really are a big fan of Resident Evil? I do like Resident Evil, but today's visual novel was actually picked out by chat at the beginning of the stream. We had the choice between a lot of different ones. Um, so yeah, this is what chat chose for me. To get rid of your hair dye. What is your current hair color then, Angie? If you don't mind me asking. Make your blonde a little lighter. Ooh. I'm sure that would look lovely. But yeah, um, no, this today's character was chosen by chat. I might do this another time and then see what chat picks for me. Maybe I'll run like poll on my server instead because we only had 2 votes today. Because obviously when I start streaming, not everyone's gonna be here, especially for an unscheduled stream. Sneak past, make them leave. Oh, I'm scared that if I make them leave, we're just gonna get killed. But I'm also scared that if we sneak past, we're gonna get found and killed. And then we have to restart everything! And then I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Okay. Let's make them leave. Fuck it. Go talk to them. What? Me? Yes, tell them you saw a woman in the forest with explosives and you came to warn them. Oh no, wait. Where's Leon? Chat, did Leon disappear? I think Leon is gone. I think we lost Leon, guys. What the fuck? Oh no, I bugged the game. No, no, la polizia, no. Leon gives you a look, somewhere between skeptical and annoyed. What, you think I'm some kind of actor? You already act like a clown half the time. Shouldn't be too hard. He rolls his eyes, muttering something under his breath, but after a reluctant shake of his head, he disappears into the shadows. Stay back, listening to him spin a tale. You fed him. His voice is low and steady, just convincing enough. Before long, hurried footsteps echo through the construction site as the townfolk move off in the direction he pointed them. Leon reappears, looking surprised. Oh, he's back! Let's go! Let's go! They must really hate you. Bluish black, but has I done it? Ooh, I see, I see. My natural hair is black, but I've been dyeing it brown for like the past 2 years now. But it's like a really dark brown, so you can't really tell that it's like brown unless like a specific light hits my hair, and then you can see that it's actually brown. A clown, Love, and Leon are perfect for each other. God damn it, Mimic. God fucking damn it. Ready to admit my plan was the best? It wasn't that bad. You blink, momentarily thrown. Did he just give you credit? Well, don't get too generous with the compliments. Now, you ruin the moment. The ghost of a smirk tugs at his mouth, a flicker of something almost playful in his eyes before he jerks his head in a silent gesture to keep moving. You lead him deeper into the sight, stepping carefully over the broken concrete. When you reach a ledge, he steps forward, offering a hand. His grip is strong, steady, and you find yourself momentarily struck by the warmth of his skin against yours. The crate's over there, but don't get too comfortable. The scaffolding is a mess. One wrong move and you'll be buried. Got it. Falling debris. Just another Tuesday. You roll your eyes, small smiles pulling at your lips, and start to gather explosives from the crates, putting them in the bag. You move to a different crate and try to pry it open. Let me. I can do it. I know, I just don't want you to get hurt. You give him a skeptical look, arching an eyebrow. When I arch an eyebrow, I literally look like the Mog phase. So, I don't know, man. Maybe Leon's into that. Maybe Leon's into mogging. Maybe he's the Mog king, just like me. Look at you, being a gentleman. Mog? Mog. I always am. Oh, he's smirking. He's smirking. That's really cute. Hee hee. Oh, my back hurts. You huff as he steps in, taking your spot with that infuriating calm. But in his eagerness, thank you for the lurk, Yang. His man slut waist. Oh my god. Those, 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 those muscles. Oh my god. But in his eagerness, his shirt snags on a jagged piece of metal jutting out of the crate, tearing down one side to expose a strip of bare skin. Guys, I'm not the one who needs to chill. The game needs to chill, bro. I'm not the one who needs to chill. You not see this shit? um, Fabi, I don't know if you're in the same call as Pesty. Maybe you're not. Mm, tell Pesty in DMs that I'm playing something that stream picked out for me, okay? This shirt was fine a moment ago. I look back and it's fucking ripped now. Yeah, why is my Siri trying to talk to me? What the Stop talking to me. His stream? Oh no, just tell Pesty that that my stream picked out the Leon for me. That I'm not. Just explain to him that I'm not doing this on my own accord, okay? Because he's asking me in DMs. You can't help but smirk. You can't help the smirk that tugs at your lips. Nice one, Agent. He looks down at the ruined shirt, unimpressed. Just what I needed. Turn back to the explosives, putting them in the bag, trying to ignore the rustling fabric behind you. Oh my god! I'm so sorry, what the fuck happened? A second ago he was just... what the fuck? agree. What the fuck? Good boy, Favi. Alright, but when you glance over, he's struggling off the shirt entirely, leaving his upper body bare, every line of muscle and scar exposed to in the dim light. I'm not really seeing a lot of scars here. I mean, I thought these were just like lines, like this stuff, and like I'm not really seeing any scars. I'll be honest. His tits are staring at me. Oh my god, I'm sorry. For a second, you're caught off guard, your eyes lingering on the hard planes of his chest and the subtle movement of his shoulders. We lost her? No! I'm just really enjoying this sight. That's all. You force yourself to look away, jaw clenched, but he notices, and he's clearly not letting you off the hook. Didn't think you'd get distracted that easily. Clench your jaw, willing your pulse to steady. I'm just wondering if you plan on strutting around like that. We're here for supplies, not a show. Floodgates are open. No, what the fuck? I just didn't expect this. That's all. I did not expect his tits to be staring at me, okay? Oh my god. Great heavens. He chuckles, tossing the torn shirt aside with a smirk. As much as you'd love that, I've got a spare on my bike. Unless, of course, you want me to say like this. Without messing up, you raise an eyebrow, leading in just enough to make him hesitate. And what if I do? He blinks, clearly not expecting that. You let a small, mocking smile slip out before pulling back. Stop, Bobby. That's not me. I could never. Who do you think I am? A gooner? I could never. Gosh. Oh, look at him. He's blushing. That's so cute. Relax. I'm messing with you, as if I'd ever want that. Let's go. Oh, liar. He grabs the bag from you, a hint of a frown creasing his eyebrow as he mutters under his breath. Could have fooled me. You roll your eyes, turning on your heel, and heading towards that bike. But as you walk, you can feel his gaze lingering on you, like he's trying to puzzle something out. Put a shirt on Leon? We are putting a shirt on him, okay? We are, trust. The ride back to her place is shrouded in the rich amber glow of the setting sun, casting long shadows across the path. Leon tries to focus on the road, but it's hard to ignore the warmth of her thighs pressed against him. The way her grip tightens every time they hit a bump. Why don't you trust me, Mimic? Why do you know this, Favi? I would never. I would never put a leash on him. Okay, anyways. I mean, he's just so delectable. Oh, those arm muscles. You should always trust me. I'm a really trustworthy person, after all. Right? Right? Okay, why is Leon like down bad though? Leon tries to focus on the road. It's hard to ignore the warmth of her thighs pressed against him. Is that a good reason? Not a reason? Can't argue with that. She's distracting in an infuriating, impossible to ignore way. As they near her place, he spots a small group gathered on a street corner. Their voice is low but thick with tension. She taps his shoulder, signaling for him to stop. They both listen, half hidden in the deepening shadows. Bodies in the forest. She's done it again. She needs to be stopped. Leon's gaze shifts, taking in the bruises and scars wrapped around the group's wrist Legs, even their necks, dark marks that look like chains binding them to something unseen. She'll get what she deserves. Soon. He glances back at her. She rolls her eyes, acting unfazed by their words, but he doesn't miss the way her hands clench the handles by the bike seat, knuckles turning white. Eventually, the group disperses, and Leon nudges the bike forward, guiding it through the empty streets as dust descends around them. Silence stretches between them, thick and charged, until he breaks it. What mobile game are you playing, Angie? What kind of new hat are we talking? What's with the scars? She's quiet for a moment, gaze fixed on the road ahead. Her voice dropping to a low, almost resigned tone. They tie themselves down while they breathe in the creature's scent. Keeps them from wandering into the woods and getting killed, but the aphrodisiac effect still lingers. They're too far gone, all of them. A shiver runs down his spine, unexpected and unwelcome. He decides to shift the mood. Well, it seems you're pretty popular around here. She huffs, as if shaking off the weight of the conversation. King Juice. Smile hat. What in the fuck is King Juice? Let me search that one up real quick. Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Huh? Juice King? Is that like the... Wait, the only thing I'm finding is Juice King. Is that like a game where you chainsaw fruits? Slime. Wait. Slime? Oh, slime hat. Okay. I see, I see. I'm the most popular in town. Get your facts right. He accelerates the bike, jolting it forward as they weave through the empty streets. Her arms instinctively wrap around his waist, pressing her body firmly against his back. Glancing over his shoulder, she smirks. He smirks, actually. Never mind. Juice King. Ah, I see, I see. I'm really confused. Do you just kill fruits? Or what? You better hold on, Miss Popular. I'll hold on, alright. Just tight enough to choke you out. That was fucking kinky. What the fuck? Chat, that was kind of fucking kinky, if you ask me. Let me find another. The song is too smutty. Okay, this song. Kill fruit, turn them into juice or jelly, then sell them to people. Oh my god, brutal. But it does look like a very fun game to pass time with, though. She pinches his side hard, and he fakes a yelp of pain through a grin, catching the smile in her voice. At least he managed to break through her walls, even if just for a moment. I hear the smile. What do you mean you hear the smile in my voice? What smile? Fuck you. You sit on the floor, turning your focus to your bandages. Leon manages to lift the mood a little on the right back, but the heaviness still lingers. Sadness twists in your gut as you remember the faces of the townsfolk you once knew. People who had welcomed you. People whose stores you'd visited. Those homes you'd seen with your family. Now they're hollow, driven only by the urge to kill you. The memory hits harder than you'd like. You reach for a spot on your back where an old wound had started to ache, maybe even opened up again. But you can't reach it. Cursing softly, you drop your hand, feeling both exhausted and helpless. Leon moves closer, crouching beside you. His face is unreadable as his gaze shifts to your wounds, something unspoken flickering in his eyes. What do you mean you heard the smile? How can you hear a smile? That doesn't... How do you hear a smile, okay? How the fuck do you hear a smile? Can I? Of course you can, Leon Pookie Wookie. Oh, hi, Steve. Of course you can, Leon. You hesitate, that mix of bone-deep exhaustion and something deeper, something harder to name, unsettling you, but after a beat, you nod. His hands move to your back, the press of his fingers steady, careful. The touch is firm yet gentle. You feel the warmth of his fingertips, the weight of his focus, and you flinch, unprepared for the unexpected tenderness. A lump rises in your throat, and you realize that it's been years since anyone has touched you like this, with such care. It hits you harder than any wound could. Did it hurt? No? You keep your gaze fixed ahead, focusing on the sharp, earthy smell of the herbs rather than the heat of his hands on your skin. But it's impossible to ignore him completely. He asks where the spare gauze is. You mumble its location, barely aware of the words leaving your mouth. When he finishes, his thumb lingers, grazing over your skin as if he can't quite bring himself to let go. Your pulse races, an involuntary reaction you're certain he feels under his fingertips. The realization snaps you out of it, and you push yourself up quickly, turning to face him. You hear a smile, and you tone you use. What? Sound of voice change when he's smiling or frowning. Okay, whatever. Whatever you guys say. Grr. Just gangbang already? Christ. Took you long enough, or thank you? You know what? We'll be nice to him. Thank you. Thank? Words die on your lips as you catch sight of him. Half-formed laugh bubbling up instead. Leon tilts his head, confused. What? What happened? His hair is tangled with cobwebs and bits of dust, probably from when he reached up for the gauze. For the gauze? You try to hold back your amusement, but it's impossible. Nothing, Spider Boy. Leon's hand immediately goes to his head, fingers brushing through his hair. Perfect, just the look I was going for. Dungeon chic. Thought you'd be a Cinderay. What? I am not a tsundere. I am offended. Oh my god. Things are getting juicy at work. Ooh, tell me. Your laughter spills over, breaking the silence. There's too much webbing, and he can't seem to clear it. No, idiot. Here, let me do it. He goes still as you reach for him, fingers working carefully through the strands of his hair. The room falls quiet again, the silence thickening around you as you pick out each bit of webbing. His breathing slows, deepens, and when your fingers brush against his scalp, feel his chest rise, a slight hitch in his breath. Someone about to get fired! Oh my god! Shows too much of her. I am not that easy to read. Come on. Come on. What do you mean? I mean, I agree with you. I'm not a tsundere, that's for sure. I communicate decently well, so, can't be a tsundere. You keep moving, but there's a strange awareness between you, a heightened focus in each movement, each accidental brush of your fingers. Okay, whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. But tell me more about someone getting fired, or possibly getting fired. For a moment, he lifts his eyes, meeting yours. They're darker, softer, watching you with an intensity that makes your heart skip. You can feel the warmth of him, smell the faint scent of gunpowder and leather that clings to him. And when his gaze drops to your mouth, he lets out a breath. Small, almost soundless, but heavy. His shoulders tense like he's holding himself back, fighting some internal battle. Too much tism to be anything. Oh god. I'm sure you're just the perfect amount of tism, Angie. Your pulse hammers, your fingers pausing in his hair, frozen by the realization that his hand is hovering close to your waist, close enough that you feel its warmth even without the touch. 3 strikes, you're out rule for write up. Written up over 15 times. Dog, how was he still there? How is he still there? Since he stolen stuff? High and drunk? Argued? Nah, be so for real. How are they letting this fella stay? That's crazy, dog. The moment stretches, something electric in the air between you both, your breath mingling in the charged quiet. Why would I want to pull back? Of course I'll wait and see what he does. I mean, he's probably not gonna do anything. He's probably just gonna like hover his hands there and then like be like, actually, never mind. I'm just not gonna touch you because I'm a gentleman. You pause, holding his gaze for a second longer, the air thickening between you. Leon shifts, blinking as if breaking a spell, shakes his head, taking a half step back, his eyes darting everywhere but you. You clear your throat, hoping he can't hear the faint tremor in it. I'll take the first watch tonight. You should rest. He watches you, almost as almost like he's about to argue, but something in your expression, or maybe in his own exhaustion, stops him. He's gonna diddle you? You read him like a book? What the fuck? Take a picture, he gets real. You have to tell me if he does get fired, though. I'm really curious now. You have to give me more backstory on this guy as well. I love listening to like random tea that does not concern me at all. He gives a small, reluctant nod, then settles down on the couch. You watch as he carefully lets his guard drop, even if only for a moment, his shoulders relaxing into the cushions as his eyes fall shut. You glance down at your fingers, the tingle lingering, reminding you of the warmth that still caught between you both. Oh man. So, are you off work soon or why? The warmth of the sunset fades slowly, casting the room in muted shadows, soft and heavy. You settle onto the floor, flamethrower in hand, half alert to every shift, every quiet sound from where Leon sleeps. Despite the pull of exhaustion, you resist, staying alert, eyes sharp as you keep watch. Just as your mind begins to drift, a soft, choked sound pierces the silence, half muted, yet unmistakable. Leon stirs restlessly, his face twisted in the dim light, caught in the throes of whatever nightmares haunt him. The faint, pained sounds feel like a punch to the chest, striking too close. You can't bear it. Is he whimpering? Chat, I think he's whimpering. I mean, I don't know. If he's whimpering, I don't want to disturb him. Just keep whimpering for me, dear. Oh my god. Oh, you haven't started working yet, I see. Shit, unlucky. But, I mean, tell your coworker to, like, phone you in on everything that's happening, though. Ah, fuck you, Fabi. Without thinking, you cross the room, sitting beside him, and place a hand on his shoulder, gently shaking him awake. Leon, wake up. His eyes fly open, wide and unfocused, his gaze meeting yours with a mix of fear and confusion. His breath is uneven. For a moment, he doesn't move, doesn't speak, as though he's still trapped somewhere else. Slowly, his gaze sharpens, taking in the familiar surroundings. He rubs a shaky hand over his face, his forehead damp with sweat. A faint shiver runs through him. You're unused to this offering. You're unused to offering comfort, unfamiliar with the vulnerability of it. but you remember small, distant gestures. How your parents would hold you, ground you. The nights grew too dark. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. How do we comfort him? How would I comfort him? Okay, let's see. What would I do? I would suck his. Okay. Realistically, how would I comfort him? It's over now. You're safe, or breathe with me. Um, I would hug him, but that's not an option here, so I'm just gonna go with breathe with me, alright? Just take it one breath at a time. Leon takes a slow, shaky breath, mirroring your calm inhale, his chest rising in sync with yours. A hint of relief crosses his face as he follows your lead, his breaths becoming steadier with each inhale. Don't, don't question that one, Angie. Okay, don't question it. It's all right. Just don't question it. Acting on instinct, you lean in closer, your hand lingering on his shoulder. His body shifts towards yours, unconsciously seeking out warmth and steadiness. He presses closer, his hand finding its way to the small of your back, his fingers flexing as if searching for something solid to hold on to. It's too much. I know. I don't know what scares me more, the things I've seen or the idea that this might be the rest of my life. I barely remember what normal even feels like. Without thinking, you pull him in tighter, committing the feel of his warmth and steadying press of his weight against you to memory. Don't question anything. Everything is just fine. You should never question anything in life. Just her Leon, everyone. Well, she's now back to reality and knows so we're watching. Fluffy! I was trying to immerse you guys in, okay? Gee, if I'm that bad at reading, you could have just told me. I get it. I wish I didn't, but I do. He hums softly, a sound halfway between a relief and resignation, his tension melting as he lets himself lean into you. His breathing steadies, and for a moment, the two of you are wrapped in a shared silence, the kind that feels less empty and more whole. You start to imagine, just for a second, what a life like this could be, where these quiet, stolen moments aren't so rare, where his touch isn't fleeting. Then, as if sensing the shift, he abruptly pulls back. His gaze drops, and he clears his throat, a barrier rising again between you. I... Thanks. I'll keep watch now. I won't be able to fall asleep anyway. Can't even read out. Good in German, at least not. Yeah, I am trying my best here at reading a visual novel out loud. This is my first attempt, okay? This is my first attempt. This is the first time I ever do this, especially for stream. If you make fun of me, I'm never doing this again. He rises to his feet, stepping toward the kitchen, but not before you catch a brief flicker in his eyes, a look that mirrors the feeling still lingering on your skin, the strange, subtle ache left by his warmth. Silently, you take his spot on the couch, your mind spinning, replaying the warmth, closeness, the way he held onto you for that brief, charged moment. You know rest won't come out. You know rest won't come easily tonight. Oh, okay, whatever. Thanks, Fabi, I guess. He watches her as she sleeps, her face softened in the quiet peace of it. The comfort between them tonight had been good, too good, unnervingly so. He shouldn't let himself get so attached. He knows better than anyone how quickly trauma binds people, weaving fragile connections from shared pain. But soon he'll be gone, off to fight some other nightmare in some other cursed place. She can still have a life after this, something steady, something real, something he gave up a long time ago. It's too late for him. He's been carrying this weight for far too long to think he could ever put it down. The idea of a future, of If a life beyond the fight hovers in the back of his mind like a cruel joke, something he refuses to reach for, he won't let himself hope for anything beyond survival. Hope is dangerous. He can't afford it. he he might. We will never know. He might. You wake to the soft light of the early morning filtering through the sealed windows, a quiet stillness hanging in the air. For a moment, you let yourself lie there, gathering the fractured pieces of last night in your mind. His warmth, the way he leaned into your embrace before pulling away. The echo that the echo of it lingers, a faint ache that tightens in your chest. Stop gooning. When you finally sit up, any trace of the moment is gone. Leon stands near the door, his back to you as he checks his gear, his movements sharp and efficient, a steely resolve masking any vulnerability he'd shown. He doesn't look at you, doesn't even acknowledge your presence as you rise. The contrast is jarring, the memory of last night's closeness dissolving into the cold distance of his posture. Breakfast is on the table. Eat. We need to move. You frown, an edge of frustration tugging at you. His tone is clipped, his eyes hard as he straps on his gear, every action radiating an almost palpable wall of distance. Bobby, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not gonna deny anything. It's as if he's put on another layer of armor overnight, shutting you out entirely. Good morning to you, too. He pauses, and for a split second, you catch a flicker of something almost guilty on his face. But it's gone as quickly as it appears, his gaze hardening as he turns back to his gear. How do you feel? Fine. Don't get the wrong idea about yesterday. His words sting colder than you expected. You glare, refusing to let him see how much they affect you. Same. It didn't mean anything. You're still insufferable. Good. Good. You square your shoulders, swallowing down your own frustrations as you gather your things. Each movement pointed and deliberate. Okay, Angie, I see you. I see you. Spider Angie. You're an artist. You can draw Spider Angie, can't you? After last night, this cold detachment feels like a slap, a calculated retreat back into distance. One more stop and you're nearly free of this hellhole and everyone in it, right? He glances at you, his jaw tightening as if holding back a response. For a second, you wonder if he'll soften, but his face stays set, a mask of indifference. Right. It's a dismissal, plain and simple. You force yourself to look unfazed as you gulp down the breakfast prepared, refusing to let him see how much his sudden shift has gotten under your skin. Alright, I'll be looking forward to seeing Spider Angie soon then. The silence between you is thick and heavy, each of you moving with determination that borders on anger. You spend the day lugging equipment back and forth to your hideout near the lab, loading up on fuel, explosives, taking turns on Leon's bike. The work is grueling, made worse by the tense silence that lingers between you. You barely speak. When you do, it's clipped, cold. A silent truce at best. By the time you reach the church, the sun is dipping. The sun is dipping low, casting the place in a shadowed crimson glow. Everything feels on edge, and you can't tell if it's him or the damn mission. Test the door, but it's locked tight, so you and Leon find an open window, pushing aside scattered debris as you climb inside. God damn! The smell hits you immediately. Thick decay clinging to the air like a warning. Your stomach twists. The interior is in disarray. Overturned pews, Scattered glass littering the floor, dried bloodstains smeared on the walls. Near the altar, bones and tattered clothing lie in a haphazard pile, some looking fresher than the others. A chill runs down your spine. Have the townsfolk been using this place for sacrifices? Moving cautiously, you scan for the keycard until Leon gestures up to the wooden balcony, pointing to a white lab coat hanging loosely over the railing. A skeleton slumps over it, twisted and limp. I'll go get it. No, I will. His gaze snaps to you, cold and challenging. If you're so eager to get yourself killed, go find some other way to do it. You clench your fists, stepping up to him, close enough to see the hard line of his jaw. This man grates on you, always assuming he knows the best. The frustration, the tension, it's coiled so tight in your chest you can barely think straight. If I wanted your opinion, I'd ask for it. Don't pretend you give a damn about me. The venom in your voice cuts through the air, and for a second, you think you see something flicker in his eyes. Something dark, like frustration, but edged with something hotter. Wait, what? Edged with something hotter. What? Okay. He opens his mouth to reply, but before he can, a slow, wet scraping sound echoes through the church, dragging along the floor. I am so sorry, chat. That was my mother. Anyways. He opens his mouth to reply, but oh yeah. The sun dips lower, casting an ominous red glow over the scene. Creatures inside the church. Leon doesn't hesitate. He grabs your arm and pulls you toward a shadowed corner where a small confession booth stands. You resist, glancing back at the mask that fell on the ground as he tugs you for. If I can get $8 right now, I will be able to see this after stream. Give me $8. Guys, I can already tell what's gonna happen in the not safe for work version of this game. I can already tell. Oh god, I can already tell. They're gonna. But his grip tightens, dragging you into a cramped space before you can think twice. You barely make it inside before the heavy footsteps close in, filling the silence with sickening shuffle. The pheromones hit you first, a heady, overpowering scent, sugary and dark, coating your senses like a blanket you can't escape. Your skin prickles with heat, a flush creeping your chest, your cheeks, your pulse quickening. You bite your lip, struggling to resist the hazy, tingling sensation coursing through you. Leon's jaw tightens, his eyes narrowing as he fights the same effect. His breaths are shallow, each exhale brushing warm against your neck. His hands finds yours, the contact grounding the electric. All at
Jens
once.
just cheered 600 bits.
Fabi. God damn it. Thank you, Fabi. Do you want me to play this on VC stream later? Do you want to see them fuck? Do you want to see them fuck? Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about your coffee, but you know. It's over your. No! It's okay, I'll lick it up for you. I mean, what? Who said that? Chat, what the fuck? But thank you so much for the bits. I'll be sure to enjoy the not safe for work version of this later off stream. Thank you, Fabi. Thank you. With trembling fingers, you rip open a mothball package, thrusting it close to both of your noses. It helps, but not enough. The creatures slink past outside, their scents hanging in the air, winding its way into every inch of you, heightening the tension between you and Leon. You cling to his arm, feeling the tautness of his muscles as he restrains himself, his body coiled, almost as if he's battling the urge to open the door and pursue them. Yet his hand remains firm on yours, holding you in place, anchoring you to the moment. As the creatures finally shuffle away, a tense silence fills the booth. Your hands grip the door handle, ready to chase after them, but Leon's strong grip closes over yours, holding it shut. His strength catches you off guard, and you whirl to face him, anger flaring. Leon, let go. You're not going after them. I'm not just gonna go away. I'm gonna argue him like a little brat. The words ignite something fierce inside you, and without a second thought, you push him hard, pinning him back against. Hmm. Hmm. Pinning him back against the wall. His jaw clenches, his eyes flashing with surprise and something else, darker, more open. He still lets you hold him there, waiting, his gaze steady but filled with a challenge, almost staring you. Who the hell do you think you are? You think you can just walk in here and make everything right? You've only made things worse since you showed up. I can't wait for you to leave so I can forget about all of this, forget that you were even here. Words hit him hard. You can see the anger flash across his face, mixed with something hurt. But instead of pushing back, he just looks at you, his voice thick with frustration. Trust me, I can't wait to forget about you too. You reckless, stubborn. You cut him off, slamming him back against the wall. Your lips. Ah, thank you. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright, let me redo that one. I was a little bit shocked, so I'll be honest, I was a little bit shocked. Okay. You cut him off, slamming his back against the wall, your lips meeting his in a desperate, furious clash. I'm very thirsty. Fuck off. There's no thought, no caution, just raw need spilling over. The culmination of days of pent-up frustration. His hands find your waist, his fingers digging in possessively as he pulls you in closer. Every movement is charged, and the intensity cracking between you both. It's not soft, not gentle. There's only anger and desire, tangled in a way that neither of you can control. A low, almost pleading sound escapes him, a crack in his control as he turns you around, pressing you firmly, but carefully against the rough wood. His lips trail down your neck, lingering with each breath, his touch reverent and hesitant, as though he's barely holding back the flood of need underneath the surface. Oh, sure, you're just thirsty for water, aren't you? There's a tremble in his fingers as he slides your pants down. Ha! Interesting. This is moving really fast. There's a tremble in his fingers as he slides your pants down, his urgency betraying him, but his hands pause, tracing the curve of your hips with a tenderness that catches you off guard. Angie! My god. Okay, chat, I'm a little scared. What if it's just gonna be straight up porn? I'm really scared. I don't think you will be, but I'm really scared because this is the safe for work version, right? Right, right. Oh god, I'm really scared. Fuck, I'm scared. Wait, I'm scared. Delete the VOD. New. Okay, there should not be sex unless I pay for it. I haven't paid for it. It's $8. I haven't. I don't. Oh, I don't know. I'm scared now. Wait, I'm really scared now. Oh no, wait. Chat, I don't know if I can do this. I'm so sorry for the eardrums that I pierced with that one, but guys, he lowers his own pants, his cock pressing hard against your thigh, the heat of him undeniable. No, the text, Fabi, the text. The text caught me off guard. Okay, I'm ready to close the tab at any second now. My hands are hovering Control and W. His hands tighten around your waist, his breath coming in shallow, uneven gasps as he presses his forehead to the back of your neck, as if grounding himself in a moment. I'm sorry, Angie. Tell me to stop. Okay, let me just look at him real quick. Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit because I'm really scared of what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And in worst case, we'll just delete everything. He whispers, voice thick and barely controlled, his hands gripping you tighter, as though he's asking for permission. One last chance for you to pull away. I don't blush! Unless I'm drunk, I don't blush. Fuck off. Okay. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm really scared to click the button. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Let me just... Okay, there's no penis? Okay. Okay, guys, we just gotta do a lot of back and forth right now. We'll just scroll down, go back and scroll back down. Instead of answering, you lean back into him, your silence permission. Enough. And he lets out a ragged breath, his restraints chattering. Okay. Wait, okay. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay. Oh god, okay. Wait, let me just remove this. Just do this real quick. Okay, it's safe, guys, it's safe. Tell me to stop Leon, bad Leon. Look at this desperate. No balls? I have plenty of balls to pass around, okay? You know what, we'll make it big, fuck you. Not a sound. Not attracting those things back there. Okay. Guys, nothing happened. Nothing happened. What about the monsters outside? Guys, nothing happened. After a moment, he pulls back, adjusting his clothes, his expression hardening as he casts his gaze towards the door. A hint of something conflicted flickering in his eyes before it fades. Monster in his pants. Alright. Oh, okay, right. Thank goodness. They just skipped the sex scene completely. Alright, nice. Oh my god, I thought I had to fucking censor my... I was so scared. I had to, like, fucking stop stream. Alright, guys, back at it. He glances at you, almost uncertain as you clean yourself with a tissue and throw it away. I. I don't know what happened. You scoff softly, tugging your pants back up. The lingering ache of him makes it hard to ignore the pull you still feel. You roll your eyes at his attempt to brush it off. It was just the pheromones, Leon. Right, just the pheromones. The tension simmers between you, and though part of you wants more, your mind is clear enough to recognize the need to leave now. Thanks for the hydrate. Drink some water actually. If the pheromones effect had been any stronger, you're not sure if either one of you would have stopped in that cramped booth. When you mount his bike, Leon reaches back for your hands, guiding them around his waist. His fingers linger a heartbeat longer than necessary, that final touch stirring the heat that hadn't quite left your body. You rest your cheek against his back, letting the warmth of him soak into you, a small reluctant smile hidden from his view. Interesting. 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 We just fucked, I think. I mean, I'll find out after stream what actually happened. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There's two things that could have possibly happened. One, thigh fucking. Two, straight up penetration. And I'm gonna find out later. Teehee. You both make it out. You both make it back to the house. Your bodies worn yet buzzing with the lingering high of pleasure. You tell yourself to forget it, to push the memory aside, but it clings to you, refusing to fade. The two of you stand in the quiet, a small distance between you, but the tension is thick, like an unspoken pull, drawing you back toward each other. Your eyes meet briefly before both of you look away, awkward and uncertain. The silence presses down, broken only by the sound of your breaths. You shift, trying to focus, but your mind keeps slipping back to him, hyper aware of his presence, his closeness, the memory of his touch still vivid in your mind. So, who gets first watch? Neither of you are looking at each other, and as you step forward, you end up bumping into him, his hands moving instinctively to steady you, his grip firm and grounding. You glance up, your eyes flickering down to his lips, your body reacting before your mind has a chance to catch up. We can decide later. The tension in his voice mirrors your own, a hint of something more than just exhaustion and proximity. Your gaze settles on his mouth, and he hesitates only a moment before leaning in, closing the space between you. Your lips meet in a kiss that's hesitant at first, each of you testing the waters, as though unsure if it's okay to give in. Guys, it's happening again. Coworker got fired? Let's go. You don't got all the details. Okay. Get the details and tell us. But it deepens quickly, growing more urgent, a shared hunger that flares up from the quiet. Leon pulls back, his eyes scanning the room, a brief look of focus returning to his expression. We need to focus. Do we pull back or do we, like, keep going? Guys, I kind of want to keep going, but I'm a little scared that it's gonna get my fucking stream banned. Okay, I am gonna have OBS open. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna look like close to to the window capture every single time I click, so we don't get a fucking penis jump scare. Okay. Ooh, I see. I see, Mimic. Oh no, he's crying. Good. Alright, let's continue. Give me a second, let me just make sure that there's no penis. Okay. You don't pull back. Neither does he. The kiss deepens, your breaths mingling as the urgency builds, the tension stretching until it's almost unbearable. I'm sorry for just having to flicker between, like, back and forth. Let me see if it's possible to, like, transition this so it doesn't just... Okay, no penis yet. That was a very long fucking fade. Christ. You press closer, the feeling of heat radiate between you, but a faint noise breaks through the haze. A quiet, shuffling sound. One of the back rooms. Back rooms? Back rooms? Leon freezes, his head turning towards the noise, but it's too late. Shadows spill into the room, townsfolk moving fast and silent. Before either of you can react, rough hands grab you from behind, dragging you backward as you struggle, your limbs caught in their grip. Wait, do we fucking die? I'm sorry, what? Leon fights back, a flash of anger in his eyes, but he's overpowered too, forced to his knees beside you. No way, do we die here? Okay, we don't. When you regain consciousness, you're in a cage, cold iron pressed against your back. Is this what happens when you goon? You get captured? This is what happens, huh? There you go, I'm just moving myself up a little bit. Well, I guess I'll close OBS real quick. A figure steps forward, the leader of the townsfolk, his eyes glinting with dark intent as he studies you both. I try to reason with you, but you won't listen. So now you'll see it. Feel it. The gooning cage. I'm a little scared that this actually genuinely might be a gooning cage where they try to get you and Leon to fuck. I'm a little scared. I think it might be, though. You push against the bars of the cage. Let us out! Soon you'll be one of us. He disappears in the shadows, just as the sickly sweet scent fills the air, thick and cloying. It seeps into your lungs, spreading through your body with a heady warmth, fogging your thoughts, clouding your senses. Oh, great. Great, thanks. I think that's about here. Oh, no. I need to fucking... to save the world from infection, just breathe two people in a cage. Alright. Just keep reading. You guys can't see, but I'm gonna keep reading. Dread pulls in your stomach. You push against the bars again, desperation flooding you. But they hold fast, the unforgiving metal biting into your skin. Heat floods your veins, a flush crawling up your neck as every inch of you feels electrified, hypersensitive. You push against the bars, instinctively trying to get closer to the source of the scent, but the cage holds firm. Frustration and desire mixed, intensifying with every breath as the scent works its way through you. Impossible to resist. Gaze falls on Leon, and you see he's affected too. His body tense, shivering as he grips the bars, his chest heaving, his gaze meeting yours, his eyes dark and filled with the same aching need. He fights it, jaw clenched, but you can see it's only a matter of time before the pheromones overwhelm him completely. The primal urge to move, to feel is consuming, and when the need to follow creatures finally subsides, a different heat takes its place, pulsing through you, desperate for release. Your body is too hot, every nerve straining, and you turn to Leon, feeling the pull of him, the the closest between you, the only relief from the unbearable ache. You reach out, your hand finding his, and he shudders under your touch, his grip tightening as if holding on to you is the only thing keeping him grounded. I can't take it anymore. I need you. You close the distance between you, succumbing to the pull, your mind hazy. In that moment, nothing else mattered. Not the cage, the watching eyes, the twisted situation you find yourselves in. There's only you and him, lost in the heat that won't fade. The end? What the fuck? Oh shit, my bad. Let me just bring myself back real quick. Um. That's it? Bro. Can I move? Oh. Um. Spooky tune. You're back. Is that what is that? What are you? Little dog wax. Oh, they put Bobby in the game. What the fuck? Look at it. You're so small. I could just fucking crush you. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck I don't know why I'm violating you like this. This is actually saying Fabi. Arf, arf. Okay, cool. Horny Leon, that's all. I think there should be another ending. If I didn't try to get horny with Leon after the confession booth, I think we could have escaped those people and exploded it. What is this game now? We have to. I think we have to restart. Filled with VHS tapes. Turn the VHS to her. She smiles at you. What are these tapes? Connect a use. Slow burning. Cliche caramel. The next tape. Crew members inside. Oh, it's just her promoting her thingy. Oh, can we restart? Move, bitch. I'm not going in there because I know the second I go in there, I'm gonna get a teaser for the sex scenes. To put that lightly. we gotta restart. We gotta go back to the. We've got to take every step to go back to that place because I'm like 100% sure that there's no way that's the end of it. There's no fucking way. Okay, we have to restart. We have to restart. New fucking game. Okay, now we just have to speedrun this. No, no, there's definitely more than just that. We have to take every step back to that place again. If we just didn't make out, I think we could have escaped the people. Okay? Taking the same steps as before. Let's see. Come on. Faster. Faster. I'm sorry if this is seizure inducing for you guys. Epilepsy warning. Epilepsy warning. I don't know if I said it enough times, but epilepsy warning. We just gotta speed through everything. We already know everything that happened. If you don't know, watch the VOD. There's no penis. Promise. I promise. There's only a mention of the word cock. Surprisingly, my memory is actually pretty good, seeing as I'm able to remember everything. Oh my fucking god, his tits flash me. I completely forgot about that. Oh, please. Yes. Thank you. What if every decision we've made so far is the reason why we got the game over? Right, let's just hurry past everything. Okay, we're back. We are back. Guys, we're back. Let's keep going. We need to focus. Pull back. Pull back. Sensing something in his tone. A subtle warning. He's picking up on something. His instincts are real, and his instincts are rarely wrong. Taking a deep breath, you glance around, steadying yourself as your pulse slows. Right, let's check everything first. The two of you move quietly through the house, but a chill of unease spreads through you when you spot it. The window, slightly ajar, a faint sign of tampering. Guys, I was right. I should have not gooned, because that's what cost us our lives. A surge of panic hits, and Leon quickly motions for you to be silent, his gaze sharp and focused. You barely have time to grab a few essentials before he gestures towards the door, urgency clear in his eyes. As you reach the bike, Leon climbs on, holding steady as you settle behind him. Just then, shadows emerge from your house, townsfolk creeping towards you with barely a sound. You barely duck in time as one of them takes aim, bullets grazing the air as Leon speeds off, guiding you both out of danger. You ride silently into the forest, the night stretching on around you as you pull onto the cover of an old campsite, a secluded hideout you kept hidden for emergencies. The adrenaline fades, leaving you shivering, and Leon pulls you close, wrapping you in a protective warmth. Thank you for being there. Leon shakes his head slightly, a small, almost self-deprecating smile tugging at his lips. I didn't realize. It's nice having someone to watch your back. He glances at you, his expression softening, and for a moment, something shifts in the space between you. Something unspoken, that settles warm and heavy in your chest. Nice and terrifying. You nod, sensing a quiet kinship in him. Even with so little time together, it feels like your souls are crafted from the same but battered material. Scar! Hi, Miles. Hi. I'm actually sweating now because of that. Holy fuck. Scarred, but unbreakable. Forged by the same fire. But I think I might want to try dealing with that feeling. There's a quiet vulnerability in his voice that makes you pause, and you find yourself nodding again, more slowly. Me too. You hold your gaze, the silence stretching out, carrying a weight you're both aware of, but neither of you is ready to name. Gradually, the conversation shifts back to practicalities. Two of you settle down, discussing the final plan in low voices as the night stretches on. But as the dawn approaches, that sense of purpose gives way to something softer, something that feels like peace, a quiet acknowledgement of what you're facing, and the strange comfort you found in each other. It's an unspoken promise, lingering between you as the first light begins to filter in. The day has finally come. You spent what feels like a lifetime preparing for this, scavenging supplies, gathering weapons, and planning every possible step. On the way here, you even ran into a strange merchant. As if. Wait, the merchant from Resident Evil 4? as if appeared out of thin air. He was selling Molotov cocktails and incendiary grenades. Still have no idea where he came from, or where he disappeared to afterward. Now, with everything you've acquired stashed in worn duffel bags, you approach the lab. Leon walking beside you in tense silence. The air feels charged, the kind of stillness that presses down on you, like the world itself knows that something is about to end. Today is the final day. One way or another, it'll all be over. You sure about this? Last chance to turn back. You nod, tightening your grip on your pendant. There's no need to say it. You're beyond turning back now. You spent so long fighting to end this nightmare. At last, you'll fulfill your promise. Here goes nothing. Or, everything. With a swift, practiced motion, Leon uses the keycard on the rusted door. It swings open with a groan and you step into the darkness of the lab, the stale air thick with decay and memories. Leon murmurs into his radio, requesting directions, his voice low and controlled. Then, together, you step into the darkness of the lab, your senses on high alert. The tunnels are dimly lit, shadows pulling in every corner, and it isn't long before the creatures start to emerge, drawn by the scent of the living. You and Leon fall into sync immediately, wielding fire and steel like extensions of yourselves. The flamethrower roars to life, bathing the corridors in flickering orange as you burn through the waves of creatures that come at you, one after another. Their shrieks fill the narrow space, echoing off the walls, but you don't hesitate. You push forward, side by side, determined to see this through. In one of the tunnels, Leon stumbles upon the remains of the team he'd been searching for. They didn't make it. A grim realization hardens his expression, and something fierce flickering in his eyes. With renewed fury, he presses forward, his strikes becoming sharper, his movements more aggressive, as if each creature he cuts down might somehow make up for their loss. Finally, you reach the nest. It's a massive cavern, the walls crawling with sickly pale forms of the creature, their larvae pulsing in clusters like grotesque flowers. The sight makes your skin crawl, but you steel yourself knowing this is the heart of it all. This is what needs to be destroyed. Well, that's disgusting. Almost makes me miss these zombies. Zombies? Zombies, and before you ask, no, you don't want details. As you set down the bag, Leon starts to unroll the explosives. But as soon as you both start placing charges, you realize you're clashing, your movements disjointed, your plans conflicting. If we don't cover the eastern side, they'll swarm us before we can even set this off. And if we don't secure the exit first, we'll be dead in here. I know how they move better than you do. This isn't about knowing them. This is about strategy. Just follow my lead. Your ego flares, your resentment boiling over. This was supposed to be your mission, your fight. You can't let him call the shots. Not now. Not here. The argument escalates, the tension snapping as your voices rise, filling the cavern. You don't notice the subtle movements in the shadows, the way the creatures are watching, listening, drawn to the discord between you. Suddenly, they surge forward, exploiting the rift between you. One grabs Leon, pulling him away as he shouts your name. His voice panicked. Another tackles you, sinking claws into your shoulders as you struggle, but it's too late. You're separated, each of you fighting your own, overwhelmed. In the end, your last thought is regret, wishing you had found a way to work together. But the chance is over now. It's gone now. Swallowed by darkness. No way! What? Oh. No way. So, like, do we have to redo everything and listen to him maybe? Like, we work together? That's the only way I can think of. Because I have been butting heads with him decently a lot. Maybe we'll redo this, but we listen to everything he says like a submissive little bitch. I think that's the way to do this. Honestly, that's the only way I can think of right now. Alright, let's redo everything then. Let's start completely over from the top. Alright. Christ. This is the price I've paid for being a brat, huh? These straps are mine. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mess with them. He glances around at the scattered wire, looking almost amused. Oh, my bad. Okay, we know this already. Thanks for the hydrate. We already know this. Yada yada. Right, let's blame it on ourselves this time, so, you know. Should have kept going. Should have stuck with the plan and ignored the outsider. Your fury fades, giving way to a hollow sense of defeat. I prepared for this day for a long time. I was going to kill all of them. There's no way you could have taken them all down on your own. You shake your head, chuckling low as tears prickle at your eyes. You have no energy left to argue. Right, I should have known. I've already failed so many people. What's one more mistake? Look, I didn't mean to mess things up. Leave, outsider, before you mess things up further. It's not safe here. He narrows his eyes, looking at you with a calm that only makes your frustration flare hotter. Okay, we know this part already as well. Chat, I have to take this phone call. Give me a second. Okay, sorry, it was just my student. Alright, let's see. Let me just make every decision super nice, listening to everything Leon's gonna tell me, yada yada. Be on Leon's side for every one of these dialogues. Whatever. Let's just be submissive and breedable. Fine, or say please. Oh wait, I have it on fast mode. I'm gonna miss the dialogue anyways. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna say fine. Fuck, I missed the dialogue. Hmm. Do you think it matters which order we do these in? It shouldn't matter though. I'm just gonna do the same order. Go for something different? Okay, we'll get bombs first and leave church for last as per usual. Oh god. Okay. I think he said to sneak past. But making them leave worked wonderful last time, so I'm gonna keep saying making them leave. Making them leave worked best last time. I think I'm just gonna keep doing that one. Oh my fucking god. Okay, let's see. Um, uh, this doesn't really matter. I just want to see a different dialogue. I made a promise. I'm not leaving until every last one of these things are dead. No point in a promise if you're not around to see it through. You nods towards the wounds you've earned around along the way, and you roll your eyes. Spare me the lecture. Someone had to fight, and it ended up being me. Okay, we know this. Got flashed for a second. Alright, we already know this. Your reckless confidence is almost charming. I could say the same to you. Well, I am charming. With a roll of your eyes, you settle into the couch, lying low, lying down with half your eye on the door, the other one on Leon, who sits a few feet away with his back on the wall, quietly disassembling and cleaning his guns. Alright, we know this part already. What are you doing? Who said you could touch my stuff? Leon doesn't even turn around. His shoulders shift slightly, as if brushing off your comment. Good morning to you too. You walk over, eyeing the state of your kitchen. You're making a mess. A little mess never killed anyone, unlike other things around here. You're welcome, by the way. You cross your arms, leaning against the wall. Grateful? Sure. But no way are you going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that. I didn't ask you to cook. He plates the food and sets it down on the table, gesturing to it with a casual wave. You eye the meal with narrowed eyes, suspicious but intrigued. Leon shrugs. Dig in or don't. More for me. Alright, we know this. Fire station. Or church. Fire station. Alright. Wait, let's see. What was his thing again? I think he said to go upstairs, right? Leon housewife confirmed real. Huh? Imagine you get pregnant and have twins and you beat up the wrong child. What are we on? Bobby, what the fuck are you talking about? Let's follow Leon's idea. Oh, right, we already did this last time. Chill. Okay. Right, we know everything here, and then he's gonna go to sleep, have nightmares. Can you... Yes? The thought of that just killed me. Okay, right, we have to make every decision that's probably the quote-unquote best decision, whatever. It's over now, you're safe. I don't think we did this last time. Let's try doing this one. Just focus on my voice. He blinks, his gaze flickering to you as if grounding himself in your presence. The wildness in his eyes fades slightly. Acting on instinct, you lean in closer, your hands lingering on his shoulder. His body shifts towards yours, unconsciously seeking out warmth and steadiness. He presses closer, his hands finding its way on the small... Oh, we know this. Angie, what the fuck? Alright, let's see. I don't think there are any more decisions to make until the church. If I go anyway, I think we'll just die right away, which I don't think I want to do that right now, so. Right, and then they fuck. Right. Pull back. Alright, let's try everything again and hopefully don't fucking die. Stop! How do we not die here? How do we not die here? Let's read the comments. Maybe someone tell us in the comments. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well. Mm, Fire station for last. Okay. Hmm. Be nice to Leon for the options given, but don't always agree with his choice at each location. Hmm. I don't know, guys. Hmm. Fuck. I'll try to. You know what? Let's go to the church. Let's go to the church, and let's go to the church and what's it called? We'll run after those things, and worst case we die, and we restart everything, right? Worst case we die. What's the worst thing that can happen? I restart the game for like the 7th time. Okay. Do you think that bothers me? Yes. Okay, now we gotta be nice to him. It's your fault. Hmm. Do everything. Let's go to the church first. Wait, I'm kind of curious. If you go to the church first, I don't think you're immediately gonna get like. You're. Oh shit. I don't think it's. I don't know if the scene will play out the same though. Oh shit. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, it plays out the same way. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Stay here, keep watch, or flashes. Taking what they wanted and left. Leon's probably no different. Don't tell me what to do. I bet you just want the cards so you can get in the lab by yourself. Oh, different dialogue. Could easily say the same thing about you. Your voice echoed loudly in the empty church. Bickering ringing through the silence. Oh, we know this. Never mind. Shit. Didn't expect them to be here. Without masks, the odds are against you. Desperate, you search your room for cover, spotting a confession booth in the corner. You only make a break for it, nearly colliding as you both tried to slip inside. I saw it first. Find somewhere else. There's no time. Gritting your teeth, you cram inside, dropping your flamethrower on the ground to make space. You dig into your jacket, pulling out a packet of mothballs, scattering them on the floor. The toxic scent should mask your presence, at least for now. Turns out if we don't leave the church for last, there's no sex scene here. The door closes. 5 creatures emerge from the shadows. They move slowly, lumbering, their steps heavy and sluggish in the dim light. Thankfully, it's not night, and they didn't see you. Otherwise, they would be in full hunt mode, releasing pheromones that would spell your end. Yeah, see? No pheromones, no pheromones, no sex. Inside the cramped booth, Leon's body presses tightly against yours, his chest hard against your back. You shift, trying to create space, but it's impossible in such a confined area. His breath warms back of your neck, his body heat seeping through your clothes. Get off me, you hiss, shoving back against him. How much room for personal space here? His voice is low, barely a whisper. You really think I'm enjoying this? You open your mouth to respond, but before you can make a sound, Leon's hand covers your lips, silencing you as a low, snarling noise fills the air. Instantly, both of you go still, barely daring to breathe as one of the creatures stop right outside the booth. Its wet, wheezing breaths seep through the cracks, filling the small space. Your pulse hammers in your ears, adrenaline surging. Leon's gaze is locked on the creature's shadow, his body taut, every muscle coiled and ready to spring. For a brief moment, the anger and tension between you fade, replaced by a strange awareness of his warmth pressed against you, his steady heartbeat against your back, his hand firm but gentle over your mouth. The creature pauses, sniffing. Must have picked up on the mothball scent. With a snort, turns and lumbers off to the other side of the room with the others. You'll need to ambush them to get out. Leon removes his hand slowly, leading close to your ear. I'll lure them. You grab the key card. Get out. No, we have to kill them all. Not right now. Okay, we'll follow his lead. Give a reluctant nod. Leon slowly opens the door and slips out, firing at the creatures to draw their attention. They shriek, lumbering after them, their heavy footsteps echoing in the cavernous church. With him distracted, he raises his gun, aiming at the lab coat hanging on the balcony. He fires and the coat tumbles down, the key card slipping free. You dart forward, grabbing the card just as the creatures catch sight of you. Your shrieks intensify, filling the air with an urgent, menacing sound. Heart pounding, you sprint for the window, reaching it just as Leon climbs through, extending a hand, helping you as the creatures close in. At the last moment, he fires a shot above the window, dislodging a heavy beam. It crashes down, sealing the creatures inside. Their frustrated snarls fade as you both step back, catching your breath. Leon glances at you, a smirk tugging at his lips. See? That wasn't so hard, was it? You roll your eyes and head towards the bike. Let's go before the townsfolk show up. By the time they reach your house, the sky has deepened to a dark, heavy blue, and the evening chill has settled around them. Why are you gooning? She stops abruptly at her door, noticing, oh, we know this part. Okay, let's see, anything else new? Ooh, you sit on a worn chair, focusing on tending to your wounds, cleaning and wrapping them with quick, experienced movements. Leon is scanning space. Okay, we know this part too. Love Gooner mine, thanks. I could also say the same to you, yada yada. Why didn't you wake me up? I mean, these give the same anyways. Yeah, these give the same anyways. Doesn't really matter. Okay. The comment said fire station for last, so I'm gonna go to construction site then. We already know what happens there. Lead the people away because that's the safest choice. I doubt fighting them would be safe anyways. Or sneak past. I don't think sneak past is the safest. Make them leave, I think is the safest. Alright, his tits, yep, there they are. Okay. Alright, we know this part. And then he's gonna have a nightmare. Yes, you may. Thank you. Wait. Breathe with me. Right. Okay, wait. Stop. Okay, wait. Alright, let me just quickly skip this, but can't click fast because if I do click fast, it's gonna go too fast and I cannot time it properly. I'm gonna miss a lot of dialogue. Oh wait, we know this. Oh, never mind. Fuck. Okay. My father worked here. Leon's expression shifts. A flicker of understanding crosses his face. So the more they know each other, so whatever place you leave for last will depend. Well, like will change. The dialogue will change because you guys will know each other by then. Oh, that's so smart. Is he? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's whatever. For a split second, you think you can see a flash of something softer beneath the hard edge in his gaze. Something that almost looks like regret, but it's gone as quickly as it came. We should still check the second floor. Could be more supplies up there. The structure's a mess. It's better if we stick to the first floor. Make sure we don't miss anything. His eyes narrow. He stands firm as he digs his heels in just to challenge you. That's exactly why we should go up. The townsfolk probably never searched there. It might be worth the risk. Or the floor could cave in and we're both screwed. I'm just saying, it's worth a shot. Before you can argue further, he brushes past you, his shoulder grazing yours as he heads towards the stairs. You catch a faint whiff on him. Sweat, leather, something else that sends a flicker of heat to your cheeks. You look away quickly, willing the warmth in your face to subside, fighting down the memories of how close he was last night, his hand steady on your skin. Can't afford to think about that now. Not here, not with him right here. Just close enough to remind you. Let's follow him. You roll your eyes but sigh, relenting. Fine, let's go upstairs. Together, you make your way up the creaking staircase. The floorboards groan underfoot, and each step feels like it could be the last. Just as you're about to turn back, Leon gestures to a dusty corner near a broken row of lockers. 2 gas masks lie there, half hidden beneath some debris. Found something. Before you can respond, the floor shifts, groaning beneath you. Stagger as the wood splinters and cracks, but Leon's arm snaps out, pulling you close just as the floor buckles. You tumble down together, landing in the heap, his body cushioning your fall. For a moment, you're pressed against him, his arm still around you, his breath warm against your neck. Guess I was right about the floor. You try to keep your tone snarky, but your voice comes up breathless. He smirks, but his gaze is heavy, lingering a little too long on your lips. Don't get smug about it. Words are harsh, but his voice is softer. His fingers grazing your arms. His fingers grazing your arm as he lets go. You stand up, brushing yourself off. Every nerve in your body is on fire. You feel his eyes on you as you turn to leave. You grab the 2 masks, fingers trembling just slightly, and turn to head back down the stairs, refusing to look his way. As you're moving, your hand brushes against something. Oh, we know this. Photograph with your dad. Swallow hard, feeling a lump in your throat as the past closes in on you, more tangible than ever. The weight of the past presses down on you, so heavy it almost takes your breath away. You swallow hard, feeling a lump form in your throat, everything crashing down at once. Memories, the stress, the presence of Leon beside you, while stirring emotions you thought you'd buried. Your hands tremble, the dam breaking as a shuddering breath escapes, and then, despite all your efforts, tears spill over. Leon's gaze snaps to you, his expression shifting as he realizes what's happening. He hesitates, but then he steps closer. His voice softer, uncertain. Hey, are you... You shake your head, unable to form words. Instead, you reach into your pocket, pulling out the memento from your father. Leon's eyes widen as he takes it in, understanding flooding his expression. He reaches out, his hand brushing your shoulder, grounding you. And that touch, gentle, understanding, undoes you completely. The vulnerability you've been trying to hide, the pain, the frustration all pour out. You meet his gaze, raw and exposed. Something shifts in his eyes. Softness, protectiveness that you've never seen here before. Slowly, he pulls you into his arms, his embrace steady and warm as you tremble against him. I failed him. You didn't. How do you know? He says nothing at first, only trails his hand gently down your back, his touch soothing, easing away the ache bit by bit. You've been fighting so long to protect others from those things. And you're still here, still standing. That's what I tell myself whenever I think of my parents. That they'd be proud of me because I'm still here, still trying to help in the ways I can, despite everything. The tears begin to slow, his words settling over you like a balm. You pull back just enough to look at him, your gaze searching. Thanks for the hydrate. Why are you saying this? I thought you wanted to keep your distance. That last night didn't mean anything to you. His face is close now, so close that you can see the flicker of something vulnerable in his eyes. No, that was the problem. It meant everything. A beat passes, the air between you charged, heavy with words left unsaid. Then, slowly, both lean in. His lips find yours in a kiss that starts gentle, hesitant, but quickly turns desperate, bruising, silencing the weight of everything else. His hands slide to your hips, gripping tightly as he pulls you closer, his warmth grounding you, surrounding you. Leon, I'm here. I've got you. With a careful touch, he guides you down a pile of thick, layered fire blankets. He's spread out on the floor, each movement tender yet charged with urgency. Guys, they're fucking again. God damn it. Now I gotta pull up my OBS and make sure that there's no fucking porn blasting on the screen. Alright, let's see. His hands slip beneath your shirt, his touch hot and rough, chasing away every thought but him, the feel of him, taste of him. His mouth trails down your neck, each kiss lingering, leaving your skin burning under his breath. Oh, okay, nice. It just automatically censors because she wants you to buy the $8 thingy. Well, that works too for me. I don't really care. It's fine. I do not mind at all. As you pull apart, adjusting your clothes, there's a vulnerability in the air, an unspoken promise hanging between you. You straighten, voice low, almost reluctant. This doesn't change anything. Leon nods, but there's something in his eyes that tells you he knows better. Of course. As you move through the station, he offers his hand to you. He offers his hand to help you over a piece of broken furniture, and when you take it, he doesn't let go right away. His thumb grazes your fingers, And then, in a voice soft and filled with an unexpected warmth, he speaks. He'd be proud of you for staying, for fighting. The words cut through, tender and sincere, and your voice comes out in a whisper. Yeah, you're right. There are no more words as you both exit the station, but the warmth of his hand lingers against yours. Silent understanding between you. Wait, the silent understanding between you enough for now. Maybe we get to change their fate. Maybe. Just maybe. Both make back to the house. Push the memory aside, but it clings to you, refusing to fade. So you stand in the quiet small distance between you. Oh, and then the decision is the same, right? Your eyes meet briefly before both of you look away, awkward and uncertain. The silence presses down, broken only by the sounds of your breaths. You shift, trying to focus, but your mind keeps slipping back to him, hyper aware of his presence, his closeness, the memory of his touch still vivid in your mind. So, who gets the first watch? Neither of you are looking at each other, and as you step forward, you're not bumping into. Okay, we know this. And then we gotta say, we gotta pull away from each other. Wait, what the fuck? Sheer hunger that flares up from the quiet. Leon pulls back, his eyes scanning the room, a brief focus returning to his expression. We need to focus. Pull back. Okay, yep, no, I was right, I was right. And then we know all this. They escape. They go to the lab. If. Oh my fucking god, let me. Okay. 3.5 hours is crazy work. Thank you. Thank you. My voice is a little tired, but I want to finish this and get the good ending. Because I have gotten so many bad endings up to this point and it's pissing me off. Alright, we know all this. Forgive me for my mouse clicking. I need to. Okay. Finally, you reach the nest. It's a massive cavern. The walls crawling with the sickly pale forms of the creatures. Their larvae pulsing in clusters like grotesque flowers. The sight makes your skin crawl, but you steel yourself knowing this is the heart of it all. This is what needs to be destroyed. Well, that's disgusting. Almost makes me miss the zombies. Zombies? Zombies, and before you ask, no, you don't want details. As you set down the bag, Leon starts to unroll the explosives. But as soon as you both start placing charges, you realize you're clashing. Your movements disjointed. Your plans to conflict. Are you kidding me? I thought I did everything right this time. Do we have to restart? If I die here, I'm pulling up a tutorial. I'm pulling up a walkthrough. I don't care. I want to get the good ending. No. Oh my god, it's the same ending. It's the same ending. We die again. Fuck. Oh. Okay, you know what? I don't care. We're searching it up. Alright. Requiem's Echo walkthrough. Hmm. I'm not really finding. walk through. Having troubles with getting the good ending. Alright, there you go. Are you kidding me? The problem has been the fire station this whole fucking time. Ah. But the fire station was completely fine every time. All that happened was that I stepped into something and Leon pulled me away from it. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We ball. Fuck it. We ball. This time we're pick the wrong skin tone. Doesn't matter because we literally don't see anything. Thanks for the hydrate. And now we just gotta load everything super fast. I'm just gonna power through everything. Christ. Alright. I think everything else was correct up until this point, though. The only problem was the fire station, apparently, that I keep messing up every single fucking run. The end is near. The end is near. We almost got this. Okay. Thanks for the lurk. Thank you. Let's go to church, listen to Leon, be a good kitten whiskers, follow his lead, yada yada. We know all this. Construction site. Make them leave. At least I was right about making them leave. I was right about construction site each and every time. So, you know. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I made a great decision. Yes, you can. You can touch my back. Thank you. Wait. Work with me. Okay, we almost got it. Oh, whoops. Fuck. What? Wait. Okay. Wait, actually, we kind of know this. Okay. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. That's the last thing we need to do, okay? No. If there's anything left, it's down here. Don't wait for his response. Already scanning the room, checking through lockers and overturned shelves. The silence between you is brittle, charged with everything unsaid. Maybe. He lets out a heavy sigh, following you as you dig through the debris. But he keeps his distance, barely looking at you. After a few minutes, you spot something behind a pile of fallen cabinets. A stash of masks tucked away in an old duffel bag. Pull it out, relief flooding through you. As you unzip the bag, a slip of paper falls out. Worn and creased, you freeze as you pick it up, recognizing the familiar handwriting immediately. It's from your father. In case you ever need it, sweetheart, I hope you're long gone by the time anyone finds this. Live a good life, somewhere safe. Words hit like a punch to the gut. The way of the past presses down on you so heavy it almost takes your breath away. You swallow hard, but feeling a lump in your throat, everything crashes down at once. Memories, stress, the presence of Leon beside you. All staring emotions you thought buried. Your hands tremble, the dam breaking. Oh, we know this. We know this. We know this. We know this. Oh, we know this. Yep. He's gonna fuck you when you're after you cry. He's gonna fuck you. Okay. Cool. This doesn't change anything. Of course. Sensation. Thumb graces over your fingers. A soft voice filled with unexpected warmth. He speaks. Be proud of you. Okay, we know that too. I think that's the only thing that I needed to change. Three key choices determine the good ending. Okay. Guys. Chaps. We've got it. Pull back. And then we run. We run the fuck away. Okay, wait. Whoops. Okay, wait. Chill. Okay. Okay. This is the good ending. This is the good ending, okay? This is the good ending. We've got it. This is about to be the good ending. Okay? A grim realization hardens his expression. Something fierce flickers in his eyes. With a renewed fury, he presses forward, his strikes becoming sharper, his movements more aggressive, as if each creature he cuts down might somehow make up for their loss. Copium? Shut the fuck up. Finally, you reach the nest. Okay. It's a massive cavern, walls crawling with sticky pale forms of the creatures, their larvae pulsing in clusters like grotesque flowers. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. Well, that's disgusting. Almost makes me miss the zombies. Zombies? Zombies. And before you ask, no, you don't want the details. Moving in perfect sync, you and Leon communicate silently, exchanging looks and gestures as you position the explosives around the nest with practiced efficiency. What did I say? What did I say? Chat, I can't stand the music anymore. We have turned off the music. There we go. I'm just better. I'm actually just better. Okay, well. It's as though you've been partners for years, each movement seamlessly coordinated, guided by a quiet understanding. Leon pauses, glancing at you with a faint, almost wistful smile. Guess this is it, huh? One last goodbye to this hellhole. Remind me to leave a bad Yelp review. You chuckle, steeling yourself as he takes aim at the first explosive. His finger tightens on the trigger, and with a single shot, he ignites the charge. The explosion tears through the nest, fire and debris raining down as the walls shake, the entire structure beginning to collapse. Run! He grabs your hand, and together you sprint through the tunnels, dodging falling beams and crumbling walls. The roar of the explosion echoes behind you, ground trembling beneath your feet. Adrenaline surges through you, pushing you forward, step by desperate step. Whew. You make it outside just as the building collapses entirely, a cloud of dust and ash billowing into the sky. For a moment, relief overwhelms you and you sink to the ground, catching your breath. But it's short-lived. Emerging from the shadows, townsfolk gather, their faces twisted with fury. What did you do? Oh, just some light redecorating. Thought the place could use some more airflow. Leon grabs your hand again, and you both take off, sprinting towards his bike at the edge of the forest. He starts it up, and you cling to him as he accelerates, tearing down the narrow road leading out of town. But the townsfolk are already blocking the way, their figures a wall of resistance, determined to stop you from leaving. Suddenly, the roar of engines cut through the tension. Black cars appear on the road ahead, their sleek forms glinting in the fading light as he screeched to a halt. Reinforcements? Question mark. Reinforcements spill out, armed agents and soldiers surrounding you both. Well, look at that. Fashionably late as usual. Nice of them to show up after we did all the hard work. The townsfolk falter, their expressions shifting to fear as they realize they're outmatched. Within moments, they scatter, disappearing into the alleys and shadows. A shaky sigh escapes you, the tension in your body finally loosening as safety settles over you, tangible and real. You get off the bike and look at Leon, equally exhausted but relieved. The weight of the mission's end pressing down on both of you. The agents will take care of everything now. It's over. You reach for the pendant around your neck, kissing it gently, a silent tribute to the journey that brought you here. You made it. You survived. But as the adrenaline fades, a new kind of fear begins to creep in. A fear of the unknown, of what lies beyond this moment. What now? The words linger in the air, uncertain. The life you once knew feels like a distant memory, and an ache builds in your chest as you realize there's nothing left to return to. Leon's gaze softens, and he extends his hand towards you, offering a gentle, reassuring smile. Well, I hear boring is all the rage these days. Want to give it a try? I can show you what it means to be normal again. You raise an eyebrow, a faint smile tugging at your lips, as if you know what that means. He laughs, a warm, genuine sound that dispels the last of the tension from his face. Maybe I don't, but we can figure it out together. For a moment, you hesitate, your eyes meeting his, seeing something in his gaze that you hadn't noticed before. A promise, a shared understanding of what you've both endured and what might lie ahead. Slowly, you reach out, taking his hand, feeling the warmth of his grip, steadying you, grounding you in in this uncertain future. Together, you step forward, toward whatever the future holds. Now, you have a new mission. One shaped by hope, resilience, and the possibility of something more. Is that the end? Hey, that was the end, huh? Alright. Alright, we did it! That's the good ending, huh? Interesting. Yay! Let's go! We won! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Thank you for the head pat. It was only like a what? Almost 4 hour long reading gooning session. Yeah. This is the first and maybe the last, I don't know, time I do a visual novel on stream. First time I read something out like this, something out loud like this for so long. Before I've only like read like fan fictions. On that one time we were playing Zomboid, I was reading a fan fiction on what's it called? On stream for the lols. But I wasn't being for real. This time I was trying to be a bit for real, and I don't know, man. Oh. No, but like this is my first genuine attempt at like actually like, reading something for stream. This is my first genuine attempt. So um yeah. Yeah, no. There you go. That try was so shit. Well, that's great. Thanks. Well, I'm very thankful for all those who stopped by. You did good. I like your reading. Thank you. Thank you. I try my best. I try my best. And maybe if I have a better mic by the end of the year, I can get more into visual novels and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, this creator pumps out one new thing every month. So, I mean, if we just do one each month, there will be plenty of content to get through.